Oh man, I
He
was
seems
joking
fine
too.
otherwise.
Oh, what did I do? It's my own fault. Let's see.
You asked. Oh, hell, puppy.
Oh, it actually went
I
live the
think it's
first
figure out what the
time
fuck is going
and
on
like
with
it works.
him. What? Oh,
Yeah.
hell, puppy.
Oh, it actually went
I
live the
think it's
first
figure out what's
time
going on
and
with
like
him.
it works.
Yeah, I feel like something disastrous is going to happen.
Crazy. All right, we're all gonna die now. So it's over.
Yeah.
Everything's gonna go. Oh, I just saw an update on the Tiffany Henyard thing from Nate the lawyer. Nothing super crazy. Just the police chief is like, I guess, pled guilty, and they think they like nobody knows for sure. He may or may not have pled guilty, but that's the video like title said. But it seemed more like he's postponed his plea once again, and this makes people think that he's likely to plead guilty for like a deal or some kind
Yeah,
where
you
he's
can
going
get
to
a
rat
better
on the
deal.
mayor.
Yeah.
And like I
Yeah.
mean I don't
Yeah.
know, probably, but I wouldn't have
Yeah.
put
Yeah.
he pleads
Nothing
guilty
definite.
and decides to rat out the mayor as my fucking video title. It's pretty clickbaity. Like I
Mm.
understand it's all the game
Yeah.
of
It's
YouTube,
true.
but that was pretty fucking dishonest. Because really, what happened
Mm.
is fucking nothing. Like,
Mm. Yeah. Yeah. Although they talked about how they're like he's the enforcer guy and now the money guy, Freeman or
well,
whatever his
a lot
name
of
is.
what they're charging him with is stuff that's like tax related and whatnot, like their fraudulent taxes and stuff. And everybody's acting like, well, they wouldn't have bothered if they didn't, if they didn't want to get after Henyard. And it's like, wait, no, they're prosecuting them because they did crimes. Like it has, like it will benefit them at that they probably will get Tiffany Henyard with that, but that's not the only reason to prosecute them. Like they're
Right,
prosecuting them
right.
because what they did was wrong. like,
Yeah, yeah.
like homie, it's not that fucking hard, you know. like, but
Yeah, it's not like they would be made aware of that. Like if Henyard had somehow been honest or
yeah,
not fucking in criminal tent.
they would have just
Yeah.
been like, oh, well, then it doesn't matter. It's all good, you know. like, oh, I mean, if she's a good mayor, then they get to be fraudulent on their taxes to extreme degrees. We're not worried about that.
Right. Yeah, they can declare bankruptcy when they've got all kinds of money.
Yeah.
It's just totally fine if she's on the up and up.
God, you're the fucking chutzpah. You're the fucking police chief, and you're gonna declare bankruptcy while you're like making tons of money, and then you're gonna pretend your wife is not making any money and that you're separated. And it's like, Jesus
Yeah.
Christ, man. That is,
Yeah, that's such crazy shit. Because again, I get that your town is corrupt, but like taxes and shit, bankruptcy kind of goes beyond
yeah, you would
just
think.
that. You know what I mean? Like it's outside the borders of your town.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Federal
it's weird.
crimes are federal crimes. Like you might be able to get away with
Yeah,
the local shit, but
yeah,
if you're doing federal crimes, that's a bad
yeah,
fucking plan.
yeah. Yeah, it's not like fucking Henyard could get him out of that shit. Like, oh, you're the mayor of some shitty town in fucking somewhere in Illinois.
Yeah.
Oh, well, then I guess we'll let him keep doing that.
Yeah, exactly. They would have been like, well, we were nice enough to let you know in advance that we were going to do this, but yeah, we're still going to do it. That's why we told you. You know,
Right,
like we're
right.
arresting your police chief
Yeah.
in the week, the next week. We just thought we'd let you know as a courtesy, not as a you have some sort of say in it situation because you don't. You know,
Right.
like. Oh God!
Yeah.
The thing to me though is like I want the people that do all these crimes to pay for them, but fuck the town of Dalton.
Mhm.
Fuck them right in their own asses.
Mhm.
Because as they turned around and did the same
Right,
shit again,
right.
they immediately turned around and were like, "We gotta vote a black person for mayor." It's gotta be a black Democrat because that's what's winning. What matters is the color of their skin and their political party. And it's like, how can you be dumb enough to fall for the same exact shit a second time? The only difference it seems like right now, from what I've seen so far of everything, is that like he's slightly less corrupt.
Yeah, it's kind of like the same.
He's like the same level of corruption as all the rest of the Democrats.
Get away with it.
So it's like, oh, it's not too bad, I guess.
Yeah.
Fucking sickening. Fucking sickening.
Yeah, Illinois, Chicago and Illinois, for some reason. Like there's, it seems to be the most corrupt city and in the most corrupt state. Like,
yeah, and you would think like
Chicago's
Vegas would be the one that would win that title, right?
Yeah.
At least the most corrupt city. You would think like the city where gambling
Chicago's
is like
been known as that for
the
fucking
biggest
ever.
thing in the world. You think they'd be the most corrupt, but nope, it's fucking Chicago. Like, I think it was from the liquor running, from running liquor. Like the mafia was real big in Chicago.
Yeah,
mafia town.
I was gonna say they've had that for a very long time.
Oh,
since well before Vegas was even really a thing.
Yeah, oh yeah. They were bad before Vegas. They helped set Vegas up. Because the mafia wasn't the mafia big in
Indeed.
beginning Vegas in the first place. So they built
all the
casinos and shit out there.
Yeah, for sure.
What is it? Speaking of Vegas and casinos, and which of course would lead you to magicians, because they're always over there. I saw a movie from like 2014, I believe, 2013, 2014, with Jim Carrey and Steve Carell playing magicians, and it's mostly about Jim Carrey, not Jim Carrey, Steve Carell and what's that guy that has the goofy eyes? Steve Buscemi. Are like magician partners. Like it starts off with them as kids and goes into them being magicians as adults and everything. So it's mostly about them, but Jim Carrey plays like a magician in there, and there's like Jay Moore plays another magician, and Alan Arkin plays another magician, and it's fucking hysterical. Burt Wonderstone and the amazing Burt Wonderstone, or the wonderful Burt Wonderstone, or something like that. Fucking hysterical. movie.
I remember.
Oh, magnificent Burt Wonderstone. That's what I think it is.
Seen it, but I remember that. I remember hearing about that movie.
I was going to say I would highly recommend it because it
either way,
have
Burt Wonderstone's definitely involved.
Yeah, the incredible Burt Wonderstone. That's what it was called. But it didn't really have anything other than just a really good movie. Like there was no stupid like messaging or anything. Nothing that wasn't made fun of. Everything was on the table. So it was just like, dude, totally like worth watching, because it was like so nice and refreshing to see a movie where it was just a movie.
Yeah, that one came out like I think I remember hearing about it, but I feel like that came out a while ago, but maybe not.
Yeah, it was like 2013 or 2014. I said that earlier, actually.
Yeah, 2013. Yeah, so 2013. So that was right before all the craziness started. You know,
it's amazing how short of a period of time we went from sane to completely irrational, isn't it? Depressing, but amazing. Yeah. But I just recommend the movie because Steve Carell and Steve Buscemi are amazing, and you throw in Jim Carrey as like a side character that's pretty regularly in the film, and it's like, holy shit, that's just so fucking good. It was such a great ride. And even like Jay Moore, I don't know if you know if you're a fan of Jay Moore or not. I remember he was like popular for a while, and then I think people hated him again or something, or I don't really know.
Right.
It's kind of hard to follow because I just
I've been mostly indifferent on him.
yeah. But he's pretty funny as an
He's
actor.
fine,
So,
whatever.
You know, like he does a good job when he's in movies.
Yeah.
But like I know that
Right,
like everybody's like canceled or not canceled now, and people I don't know fucking care for some dumb fucking reason.
Yeah, I can't
Like they're
remember anything
dancing monkeys.
specific
If
with
they make a
him.
good movie, I want to watch it. If they make a shitty movie, I don't want to watch it. I don't give
Yeah.
a shit about their personal life because it's fucking irrelevant unless it's criminal and they're fucking around with kids. Then I want to make sure I don't support anything that could possibly support them. You know.
Yeah. Jay Moore was good in Pay It Forward. There wasn't a comedic thing, but he did a good job in that one.
He's just a good actor. Yeah, he's actually just a good actor too.
Yeah.
He's
one of the comedians. Yeah. It was not great, any of his stand-up, but yeah.
But if you were to go out with your friends on a Friday night and you just happened to go into like a club where he was playing and bought tickets, you wouldn't be disappointed.
Yeah.
You would come on.
Yeah, it would be fine.
Yeah, mediocre, not terrible,
fine.
not great. Just you know.
Right, but yeah, he's one of the comedians.
That's
a great actor.
The meatloaf of comics. It's like, you know what? I don't regret eating that meatloaf.
Right. I don't have any strong feelings about this guy, but moderately okay.
Yeah,
moderately
but
okay.
Overall, the whole movie was amazing.
Yeah.
Oh man, it was.
Well, yeah,
we were laughing like the whole time. Everybody was just like, "God damn, what the fuck?"
Yeah, Carell's fucking hilarious. Dude.
Oh yeah,
I love that guy. Yeah, he's one of the guys that seems like a decent human being too, which is nice.
Oh yeah. The very few people in Hollywood who seem decent. I bet you Jim Carrey is pretty chill now. Like, he kind of had his whole like psychotic phase and his super famous phase. So I bet you like he's probably getting to that like, oh well, you know what? I'm getting old and none of that shit fucking matters, does it? I'm just gonna fucking die and no one's gonna remember me. He's probably in that phase of like self-realization where he's probably becoming like a real person again.
Somebody was I forget who was being interviewed that was talking about it, and he's like, well, yeah, now he's got all this money, you know, he's got more money than he'll ever need. So now he's just, you know, he just does what he wants. He's not like seeking fame or any of that kind of shit.
Yeah.
Which is a nice place to be if you made as much money as someone like that has.
You know what? Good for him. His movies were amazing. I think he deserves whatever he's got. I cannot count the number of times I laughed my balls off at like, the Pet Detective, the fucking Liar Liar. They got what was this? Ace Ventura, the Cable Guy. There was the Truman Show.
Yeah. Me, Myself, and Irene
Sunshine of the Spotless Mind was amazing.
Yeah. I keep trying to get my son to watch that movie.
He played an exceptional Riddler. I thought he was an exceptional Riddler in the Batman films. I enjoyed all the Batman movies. I know a lot of people hated certain ones.
I didn't really like that one where it was so overly campy. Yeah.
I always felt it was like a little love letter to the Burt Ward. And,
well, they did kind of say.
Oh, what's the other guy?
Because again, way back, that it was kind of how the comics were. So.
Oh yeah.
It was kind of an homage to that as well.
Yeah. How do I forget the Batman actor's name, but not the fucking Robin actor's name? Jesus.
Was that Clooney?
No, I'm talking about the from the old show.
Oh.
Burt Ward and
Adam West?
Adam West, yeah. I thought it was an homage to that, too. I thought that was like the sort of the style they almost were doing, you know? So it felt like really entertaining to me in that respect, because I was like, I loved that shit when I was a kid. Yeah, give me more of that with George Clooney. I'm totally in. You know, like... nipples on the bat suit, I'm good. It's cool. It's funny, you know?
Oh fuck! I was just thinking about that. I don't know why it popped into my head. I was walking the grandpuppy through the desert or whatever, and for some reason, the nipples on the bat suit came into my head, and it would be really funny to put pasties over those.
Oh, like if you had to do it again, you get that bat suit back, and you're like, all right, now put pasties. That would
Yeah,
be funny as fuck.
yeah.
Especially if they're like
I
flesh
have no
colored to the
idea.
actor inside, you know. So it's like,
Like it actually looks like nipples.
yeah, it makes it look like nipples are poking through. Oh man,
Yeah,
yeah. They
I
even
have
had
no
the
idea
Holy
what popped
Rusted
it into
Metal
my head.
Batman line. You remember that?
All right.
Where they're like just about ready to get into the Riddler and Two Face's lair. I like Tommy Lee Jones in that
Mm.
too. I thought Tommy Lee Jones was fucking ridiculously silly in that shit. Apparently, he hated Jim Carrey, by the way.
Oh yeah, yeah. I've heard Jim Carrey talk about it.
I thought that was like so funny. I was like, oh my god. Here's this guy who's like, yeah, I'm playing pretend, you fucking psycho. Oh, you know what I heard? I also heard the stories about the gifts that, what's his name, Jared Leto got from the Suicide Squad. That story, a whole story about how he got like all sorts of weird, creepy shit for his castmates. I heard that's all bullshit.
Oh really?
Yeah, I saw some stuff where they were talking to some of those people and they were like, "Yeah, I don't know where the fuck that came from." Like he was weird. Like
That's
he was a
crazy.
fucking weirdo. Like don't get me wrong, but like apparently not quite that much of a weirdo. They were all just kind
Yeah,
of like,
no, he
"Yeah,
wasn't
he
sending
was
us
a little
all.
fucking out there, but he wasn't. He didn't give me any like fucking dead animals or bullets or any of that kind of
Yeah,
shit."
didn't they say he sent like dead rats to him or some crazy
Yeah,
shit
yeah, yeah.
like
They were
that?
saying like he sent like dead rat to like fucking the lady that played fucking Harley Quinn or something like that. They said, and then it was oh, what was it?
I can't remember any other shit, but yeah.
Ammunition and stuff to Will Smith's character. It was all stuff for their characters, essentially.
Mm.
Like weird, fucked up shit for their characters. What was the other stuff they said? This was weird. It was some. It was like fucking gerbil in the ass weird, almost. Like obviously not quite that weird, but you know, pretty damn close.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, that whole method acting thing seems a little weird.
Well, but it turns out, you know, go figure. It turns out absolutely not true.
But yeah, that is funny.
Let's see.
But yeah, the method thing, I'm like, I don't know, man. I feel like you should be able to just maybe like 5 minutes before you start acting, if you want to start doing the method thing then. But you shouldn't have to act out your entire fucking life, like on site and off,
Yeah,
as
I
the
don't.
character while you're playing a character.
Yeah, I don't understand that either. It doesn't really make a lot of sense.
Hmm.
Like, I totally see getting in like
Yeah,
5-10 minutes, getting into character kind of thing. Totally get it.
yeah,
You
yeah. I
gotta
kind of
figure
feel
out
like
what
you're
you're gonna
stuck as an
do. You gotta
actor.
remember the lines. You gotta be like, all right, so I'm gonna walk in and do this, and this guy. How would this guy do it? And what do I want to do to make that, you know, seem like what's going on? And yeah, it totally makes sense.
Yeah, pretty odd.
It is a really good question. Yeah, the was I saw a guy, the guy that played Biff in Back to the Future, you know, the bully guy. He was doing a little song, and it was a song about really dumb shit people ask him because he's Biff from Back to the Future. And so it was like, you know,
Oh,
stop asking about this and that and the other thing. Is like, how much money do I make? More than you. Stop fucking asking. You know, that kind of thing. And it was like,
right,
how
right.
was Michael J. Fox? He was nice. Stop fucking asking. You know?
Mm.
And then they were like, what was it? What was the guy that played the dad? How is that guy really
Crispin
fucking
Glover.
weird? Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
Crispin Glover.
Crispin
Yeah,
Glover. He's like,
apparently he
how is
was.
Crispin Glover really fucking weird?
Right.
Um,
Yeah.
there was somebody he worked with apparently in something that was like really, really famous. And they're like, what, what about this guy? And he's like, I don't know. We don't keep in touch. Like,
Yeah.
we were all in a movie
I
together
think about just being
once.
in
We're
the
not
same thing.
best friends for life. Jesus Christ, you fucking weirdo.
Right.
That kind of
Like,
shit.
yeah, I hear
That's
from him
pretty fucking funny.
once a decade.
Yeah, exactly. But I thought that was pretty funny with the Crispin Glover. It was really fucking weird, Like,
Like,
and the
yeah,
one was
that's
one of
not
the ones was,
surprising.
who was the nicest guy in Hollywood? He said it was the nicest he's worked with was Matt Damon, and then they're like, and then they ask something else about him, and then he'll be like, I don't know, we don't keep in touch,
Right.
like we just worked on a movie once. Oh man. Oh, who was the biggest asshole that he was talking about? I forget who he said, but it was like very like, oh yeah, I could totally see that kind of moment.
Mm. I'm surprised he answered it.
He's kind of that level of celebrity where like nobody gives a shit what he says. I think
No, right.
like
Like,
he's
it's not
not
going to
he's
get
he's
widespread.
everybody knows who he is, but nobody gives a shit. Like he's not in things because of that. Nobody's gonna come and see him as a headliner. He can say that in the
Right.
middle of a fucking crowded bar in front of cameras and like it's not gonna be on.
It's still not going to get back. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not
And
gonna get
blow up
back
into
to whoever it
something.
was, most likely.
Right.
That's the wonder of being like a mediocre, like or not a mediocre, but like one of those mid tier character actor kind of people.
Yeah, to
Like,
have like an average career as like a supporting actor.
yeah,
That's
you
probably
made
the
more
best.
than enough money to make a great living off of it. You don't have
Yeah.
to, you know, fuck it. You can go to the grocery store probably still.
Yeah. Like nobody's gonna like. They might be like, "Hey, I kind of like you," and then, like not people just not freaking out and like mobbing you like some people might get.
Oh, I love that guy's acting, man. I
Right. Right.
really
Yeah, but I mean, he's not
subscribe
like
to
a
the villain being the
superstar.
part that matters in a movie. Like you can just put any fucking
Oh,
handsome,
sure.
good-looking piece of shit in the hero role, but you need a really
Right.
good
Right.
villain. Like
Yeah. Yeah.
John
Yeah, for sure,
McClane.
man.
John McClane is fucking nothing without Hans
Mhm.
Gruber. Hans Gruber made the other movies happen. He was so
Yeah.
fucking
Yeah.
good that even after a
Mhm.
shitty sequel, they came out with a third movie that was great. You know what I mean? Like
Mhm.
John
Right.
McClane
Right.
didn't sell a goddamn thing. Hans Gruber sold that whole fucking series.
Mhm. That's true. Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
remember,
Like, and
like the
obviously,
third one was what made the third one good. That shitty Hans Gruber wannabe that was pretending to be Hans
all
Gruber.
right.
He was just playing Hans Gruber's brother because it was like they were like, shit, Hans Gruber was really good, but we killed him. We
Mhm.
bring back his brother. Hey, it worked.
Mhm. Yeah.
But yeah, that was pretty funny.
But yeah. So yeah, no, I agree. Yeah, the villain definitely has to be done well.
Like Michael Keaton Batman, Jack Nicholson
Mhm.
as the Joker. I thought that was a great fucking.
Mhm. Yeah, yeah, indeed.
Oh man, let's see what we got here. Oh yeah, I watched that pizza thing. God damn, I want to eat that guy's food so much.
Dude. Oh man. So yeah, I had to play it as at 2x speed. I'm just like, all right, dude, this taking fucking forever. I still want to watch, but I want this over. I want to get to the end thing as soon as possible.
Super.
I think I gave up and just skipped to the end.
I like
But
that there's always time for like jam and tea in some respect.
all right.
Whether he's just
Yeah.
straight putting giant spoonfuls of jam in his mouth and drinking the tea through it, or he's like just drinking like the tea and then eating like a jam covered biscuit or stirring the jam into the tea like he did with the pizza. There's just always a moment where he has to stop for tea and jam, and it's so weird and funny. It's just like I don't know.
Yeah.
It's clearly a
It
cultural
must be
thing.
some kind of. Yeah, I was gonna say it's got to be some kind of local tradition there.
Yeah, well, I know like jam and tea is a big thing in that area because a lot of the you need more calories when it's colder all the time, like when you're usually in like windy, cold areas.
Yeah, yeah. He's definitely up in the mountains. So yeah, makes sense.
Yep. So I know that's a big part. Well, you got like the steps and everything too, but like yeah, a lot of like fatty and sugary stuff because they really need to pack it in for the warmth. The one pizza that I thought was pretty cool was it was like all the vegetables, like he cooked them all down and mixed them into like a batter and used that for
with
like
like
the pizza
eggs, right?
crust. Yeah, yeah, that
Was that
looked
not
pretty
eggs?
fucking. Oh,
It was
was it
eggs,
egg? I
right?
don't know.
It was.
I don't remember. I thought it was like a
I'm pretty
batter.
sure. Maybe it was. I don't
I
know. I
wasn't
thought it
paying
was
much
eggs.
attention. I wasn't paying that much attention to be. I watch it, but I'm not like
Yeah.
hyper
Yeah.
focused on the
Maybe not.
ingredients.
Maybe
But
I
whatever, he
assumed it
made
because
it
it
out of
looked
like
it.
some sort of combination of like vegetable crust or
Yeah, a bunch
whatever.
of
Like,
shaved
yeah,
vegetables or whatever, shredded vegetables.
yeah, it's like the
Yeah.
crust of the pizza for one of them, and I was like, I would buy the shit out of that. That'd be good.
Yeah, yeah. No, all of it looked fucking amazing. It was just really funny how much fucking effort he had to put into that. Just to take a giant log and fucking hollow it out like
Oh
that.
yeah, dude,
Like
that
that's a lot of
was.
fucking work. Even with a chainsaw, dude. Like holy shit.
I like that
To just
you
plane
saw
it.
him like figure out like a better way after the first time. I
Yeah,
think the first
yeah,
one
it
he's
was
like
pretty
chipping
good.
it out with an axe, and then the second one he's like, "Yeah, no, I'm just gonna cut under it
Mm.
too. Fuck that.
Yeah.
I'm not
Yeah, I'm
cutting
gonna
this
get
all
it
out
to
with
a
a fucking
spot,
axe again."
right, where I can just tap it a couple times and pull a big chunk out.
Oh man, I love chainsaws, like videos and stuff. Like I see like people use them in like a lot of videos, like cutting trees down or doing stuff like that. I've
Right.
seen, but like man, I don't know if I'd be real comfortable using a chainsaw. I don't know. People scare the shit out of me, man. It's
Yeah,
like
yeah. No, it's something that you can definitely fuck yourself up pretty fucking easily,
when they
for
dig
sure.
into it, like use it like sculpting the wood almost, and you're like, God, is
Mm,
that gonna just fucking kick back and take your leg off with it? Like,
right.
what are we doing here,
Oh
guys?
yeah. They'll leave a giant gash in your fucking side or something. Yeah.
Uh, although, have you ever seen those chainsaw stopper clothes?
No.
Oh shit! Dude, they're
I assume that's pretty sick.
crazy. It stops the chainsaw in like less than a second, like milliseconds.
Wow.
And like you wouldn't expect it, but god damn, it works so fast. Yeah, if you ever get a chance, watch like a review or something. It's like they're like baggy clothes, looking like clothes, but they got like a cushion in them.
Mm,
But it's not terrible. It'd be like wearing like a sweater over your shirt, kind of like, but as one shirt, and
yeah, I
like
gotcha.
pants. And there's like
Mm,
fibers in there, and the fibers just immediately bunch up and block the blade and stop it from going. They like feed into the chain and stop the mechanism that turns the chain almost instantly.
wow. That's crazy.
Yeah, and like they don't you like you don't even get cut underneath. It's like not even like scratched most of the time with the with what they
Nice.
were using it on. Like didn't even get touched. And I'm like, that's fucking cool. And I
That's
would
pretty
definitely use
badass,
it.
dude.
Yeah, oh yeah. But I would definitely use that if I
Yeah,
was
because I was thinking
running a
they're
chainsaw
gonna
for
be
sure.
like Kevlar, where it's just a shitload of layers or something.
I
Like
think it
that's
is
not
Kevlar thread.
exactly.
I think that's what the thread is made out of.
Mhm. Okay, just not as thick as bullet stopping
Yeah, it's super
Kevlar.
finely woven, like
Mm,
candy floss thickness of thread, like woven like into like a pad, like a thick pad. and so it simultaneously stops the chain from reaching your skin, and
Yeah, it stops the blades
and
from
then
spinning it off.
jams the thing that turns the blade. So like, it doesn't stop the blade itself; it just stops the mechanism.
Gotcha.
Which kind of makes sense because like the blade it'd be a lot harder to stop, like just enough to clog up the blade. It should be noted that whenever they did that, the amount of cleanup to make it work again afterwards was pretty excessive. I would not want to be the guy that had to fucking fix that chainsaw and pull all that shit out of the fucking gears that come out of the motor and shit. Like, oh no, that seems like a pain in the ass. Although, you know, better a pain in the ass than missing a limb or some shit in real life. So
right, yeah, worth the effort to not lose a limb.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, I'd say that for sure. For sure. Ooh, I had an interesting idea for a dinner that I'm going to do this week. So I'll try to remember to let you know how it worked out. Yeah. But I think it's going to be good. I'm going to do ground beef up like I would, you know, season it like I would for, like just regular burgers, you know, cooking burgers on a grill or whatever. And I'm going to spread it really, really thin all over like a soft taco-sized tortilla.
Mm-hmm.
And then cook it on, you know, like cook meat side down, and then once it's cooked all the way on one side, cook it the other side down to get a little, you know, keep that grease and give a little flavor and browning on the other side of the tortilla. And then serve that as like a taco where you put like burger cheese on there if you want, like your, you know, American cheese or your Swiss or your whatever you want. And then, you know, put like fries in there with your burger toppings, like a burger taco kind of thing.
Okay.
I think that'd be pretty cool. You know, little fries, little lettuce, some tomato, onion, whatever you like in your burger. Little ketchup, mustard. I think it'd be kind of fun.
Yeah. You ever do like a shepherd's pie type of thing? Like?
Oh yeah, I've done shepherd's pie a lot. My only issue is my mom hates fucking sausage. So whenever I'm making shepherd's pie, I like have to not use sausage, and that's like half of what makes it so good. Is it's like the mix of ground beef and sausage, or just using sausage.
Yeah, I always just did the ground beef. Yeah.
Oh yeah, well it's still really good with ground beef. Don't get me wrong. But like meatloaf, it's one of those things where like if you can mix a little like, you know, third to a half of it in sausage, is really fucking kicks up the fucking flavor a whole lot. Yeah, kind of like adding bacon to shit. You know, it's like, you know.
Yeah. I assume you're talking about ground sausage. I assume like like the ground beef.
Yeah, not like breakfast sausage, but like ground sausage. It's like mild Italian or something like that. You know, whatever you can find that you want to use.
Yeah, no, that's the type of stuff when I do the like biscuits and gravy, a bunch of ground sausage and that country gravy shit.
Oh yeah, that's always good. God damn, you gotta have the chunks of sausage in there, man. It's not biscuits and gravy without the sausage.
Indeed. I usually leave a good chunk of the fat too. Like I don't even fully drain it.
Oh yeah.
I'll mix it right into the fucking sauce.
Oh, absolutely, man. Gots to.
Indeed. Man, I haven't had that in forever. That's some good shit.
Yeah, I haven't done biscuits and gravy in a while either. I might do that. Although I think nobody will eat it but me, so it'd be kind of like I can just make that for my dinner on a Friday night or something when I'm cooking for myself only.
Yeah, I usually make a bunch, but I'll end up eating it. Like it, you know what I mean? I'll end up eating it before it goes bad.
Oh yeah. If I were to make it for myself, I'd probably make like extra gravy so I could cook up whatever else I wanted to use it, or freeze it for another time. Because gravy is pretty good frozen. I've been getting a lot of use out of those. I don't know if you've seen them before, but they're like ice cube trays, but they're in bigger sizes. So like, you know, we have one that like freezes 4 1-cup sized cubes. So if you're like, saving soup or stew or something, you can just like freeze it in single servings, essentially.
I gotcha.
And then throw them all in a Ziploc bag to take up
that's...
less space, and it's easier to tell how much you're getting, and you're more
Yeah,
likely to end
you
up
got the
using
exact
it.
amount. Yeah, you know how much each chunk is instead of just a big mess. Yeah.
Yeah, like when I was cooking down the mushrooms for the mushroom pie, there were 4 cups of fully cooked down mushrooms left, so I just froze them in 4 portions that I can like throw in anything that I'm going to use mushrooms with later, and I don't have to spend the time cooking them down. Just pull it out the night before so they're not frozen, and then should be good. It's always nice to have the what do you call it?
Have that kind of shit already prepared.
Yeah, I think what we'll do is we'll probably keep them in the freezer, and then when we don't have mushrooms for some reason, like we didn't get them at the store, forgot or whatever, like then we have them ready to go. Easy peasy.
Yeah, good shit.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of the sissy stuff in the old cartoons. I remember seeing that as a kid and some stuff.
Yeah, for sure. It's crazy that they literally have like a code, like, all right, nobody can be overtly homosexual.
Oh yeah, well, remember all those old movies where like you would get to a certain point in the romantic part of the movie, like the guy and the girl would start kissing and they'd lean towards the bed and then it would just cut.
Yeah.
Like that was part of the code, was they could only do so much before they just had to hard cut to the next day and you just had to assume it happened. Like you knew you knew this guy banged that chick or whatever, they cut,
But they're not married, so we can't show that. Fucking whatever weird shit was the reason behind it.
Yeah,
nobody
all
has sex
the
before
American
marriage.
stuff.
Yeah.
There was this goofy ass fucking Italian movie I watched where there was about a superhero who has a psychic abilities, and his psychic abilities basically just make him Superman. With like a few other weird shit thrown in the film because, they figured out how to do that effect or whatever.
Right.
But his weakness is if he bangs a chick, he's powerless for 24 hours.
Oh, wow.
So the villain in the movie was a girl that snuck into his, or that made him think that he had seduced her so she could bang him and then go commit these awful crimes during the next 24 hours when he couldn't stop her. It was so fucking dumb. Oh, I forget the name of it, but it was pretty funny. Gotta love the Italians. They're like, what's his weakness? Women.
Pussy.
And it was, well, and this was
Pussy
all
is his
70s.
kryptonite.
This is a 70s flick for sure. So it was like lots of titties in there. Yeah, oh yeah, the lab thing. I thought that was funny. You posted that. I had logged in, or I'd opened Discord just to post that, like, right after you posted it.
Yeah, that was fucking scary, dude.
Terrifying. What's even more terrifying is that there's apparently no real criminal problems with it. Like they're not all in prison right now.
Yeah.
They were just like, no, go for it. Peace out. Have fun.
Yeah, go ahead and move to Vegas. Who cares? Nobody's going to track
well, then
you.
even from Vegas, it doesn't seem like there's even going to be any real charges filed against them. You know what I mean? It's like they're not even facing any real charges in Vegas either.
Yeah. How the fuck was he not deported the first time, dude? Like he's
not only how was he not deported, but like they were making bioweapons in our country. Why are they not in fucking what's the
fucking
the prison where they put the terrorists?
I don't know.
The one where like they don't have to like.
Guantanamo Bay.
Yeah, why are they not in
Gitmo?
Guantanamo Bay being fucking tortured to death? Like to give us all the fucking
Yeah.
details of what their plan was and who else was working with them. Like,
Yeah, he's obviously there at the behest of some politicians that are bought and paid for by China.
yeah, oh
I
yeah.
assume.
Well, it was what was it? My friend sent me this thing. Apparently, there's now a new kind of IRA coming where it's these guys are like saying, hey, you know what? These illegal aliens from other countries that are taking over our country, it's not going to be tolerated. We're gonna stop that now. And and they're like sitting there with like balaclavas and like fucking guns and stuff. And I'm like, yeah, good. I hope you do.
Yeah.
It
does not surprise
There's no
me.
rule of law in your country. They allow these people to come in and do whatever they want. They're clearly pushing you out of your own country, taking your resources, and giving it to people from foreign lands. Your government no longer represents you. You have every right. Like, go fucking go kill them all and take over your country again. Like,
dude, the Somalis in Minnesota, like that shit's fucking nuts.
I think the
How
Minnesotans
much
should rise
they're
up with
fucking taking
rifles and
over.
just fucking eliminate the lot of them. I don't like. I don't really see that as wrong.
Yeah.
Like they're not there
whatever
to be
choice
part of
you
your
have.
society. They're there to steal your money and to take your shit and force you out and take over and change your laws and your culture entirely.
Yeah.
To a garbage,
that's
shitty,
fucking-
gross, nasty culture that's disgusting and full of thievery and crime. Like, it's not even like some sort of noble thing that they're trying to do. Like, it's the most despicable garbage behavior on the planet, you know?
Right. But yeah, they're Islamic, right? They're all, I mean, that's like an Islamic country too, right? Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Islam fucking sucks. Yeah, it's not really a religion. It's an ideology. It's like political.
Yeah.
Masking is fucking religion.
Yeah, oh yeah, definitely a pretense of being
And
religion.
it wants to take over the entire world.
So that they can kill everybody and make God come again. Like, that's the really weird fucking part. Like, As soon as they've taken over, everybody has to die, and then God will take us all into heaven or something like that. Is what their plan is. Which is
Well, they're doing
insane.
essentially what Muhammad did in his lifetime, where you're like, no, you say you're all about peace and love when you don't have like the power to enforce anything, and then once you are in power, the peace and love is gone, and it's totalitarian fucking authoritarian regimes.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And now I'm starting to wonder if they're cloning dictators. Because they got Maduro, but have you ever looked at Maduro next to fucking Saddam Hussein?
Oh shit! Yeah, I haven't seen much of Maduro, but I see what you're saying. Jesus
They
Christ.
look like fucking twins.
Right. That's fucking nuts.
Like, you would be hard pressed to tell them apart if they were in the same outfit. You'd be like, flip a coin?
Right. Yeah, it's kind of like the Tsar from Russia and the British King or whatever. Like those two, but at least they're from the same family. Yeah, they have fucking something like that where they're not, one of them's, Middle Eastern.
Oh, yeah. And this one is like South American and Middle Eastern, two different people.
Yeah. But yeah, it was crazy how I like those two look like. But again, not that crazy when it's like inbred families involved.
Yeah, that makes a lot more sense. For sure.
That would be fucking hilarious. Saddam Hussein just had himself cloned or something. Send the little me's, all the copies of me around to try to take over every country.
Good Lord, yeah. Oh man, my buddy who lives in Venezuela sent me this reel of all these different people from Venezuela like learning for the first time. Because apparently it was like a social media trend to like tell your relative who hadn't heard the news yet and while you were filming it. And
Oh,
like
yeah.
the people that just break out into spontaneous tears of joy and stuff. It was like so hard to watch because it was like you're like, oh, I'm getting all fucking misty eyed now. Like they're so fucking happy. It was just
Right.
such a crazy thing to
Yeah.
see.
Right. Yeah, but that's not most Venezuelans.
Oh, that's
I
all of
keep
them.
hearing that. Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. But people like fucking have that weird cope, dude, about no, that's just some. Most
Oh man,
Venezuelans are really
it
mad.
was just clip after clip after clip after clip after clip. Oh my god, dude.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
it
No,
would
it's weird
amazed
to.
me because I was like, oh,
Mhm.
you know what? I'm gonna send that to my mom. Then I was like, oh, you know what? I'm not because she refuses to acknowledge reality. Like she just can't handle reality.
Yeah.
It's like Jesus. Like
Yeah.
there's a clip of some guy going on harassing the Venezuelans who like have been kicked out of their country or escaped to the U.S. and they're like celebrating in the streets and there's like a guy walking along screaming at them about how they're traitors to their own country and all their people are going to get murdered now because of all the horrible because how horrible the thing they've done is. It's like, what are you talking? Like, what a lunatic. You know what I mean? Like, what an absolute fucking lunatic
Yeah.
point of view to have, much less to, like, go out and say, like, in public. Like, how do you not. Like,
Yeah.
they had millions of people in the streets, like, they literally flooded the streets with their own people. Enjoy. Like, everybody just went out to just go out and spontaneously party. Like,
Right.
I think you can safely say they're
Mhm.
happy that Maduro is gone. And now they're taking and kickstarting all of the industry. So, like, they are going to take the oil for sure. Um, but it's
Mhm.
paying for a ton of, like, farm equipment and industrial sites being started back up, all the parts and the fuel and stuff that they need for all that kind of stuff so that their industry is coming back. Because
Right.
it's like,
Right.
yeah, we saved the country, but like it doesn't help them if they're still poor and starving. Like, but now they have all these mechanical, like all this stuff that they didn't have to grow like food. Like, oh, suddenly they're gonna have enough food for their people. So I don't think they're gonna complain about the whatever the deal is the oil companies work out with them. You know what I mean? I think they're gonna be pretty happy with it.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I'm sure sooner or later that's going to change, and it's going to, we're going to have to like readjust whatever like down the road in a few years. But I think that's a pretty fair exchange to say, hey, you guys have this oil. Our oil companies are going to come down. They're going to take the oil, and they're going to sell it, and they're going to make a bunch of money. You're going to get to keep some of that money, but you're also going to get for the amount of what we're getting. Our discount is going to get you. All the farm equipment you could need, all the spare parts and tools and infrastructure necessary to get your factories up and running again, so you can be producing your own products
Yeah.
and stuff
They can be.
again.
They can be prosperous. Yeah.
Yeah. So, not only can they be prosperous, but just like so their kids aren't starving anymore.
Yeah. Yeah.
There were plenty of places where you could go in Venezuela that just never got like the light of day. That you see like kids starving on the side of the road. It's like places out of like what's the one that's all in Ethiopia? The one they're always starving because the people are just fucking retarded.
Okay, I haven't really heard much about that. Back in it was
Well,
constant
it stopped being a
thing about
popular. It stopped
Ethiopia.
being a popular point to badger Republicans on.
Right, right. Like, sorry, we moved on to we got distracted by another thing.
Yeah. Well, ultimately, the reality is that the people in Ethiopia have problems because of their culture, and the
Right,
decisions
right.
they make as a people. It's like they sent them, animals to raise that they could have, like made flocks of flocks and groups of these animals and raised them for food
You
and,
just kill them.
they just killed them all and ate them immediately. And so it's like, you send them seeds to grow crops to eat the seeds, and it's like, all right, well, at a certain point, like you can only do so much. It's like,
yeah, without actually like taking over for it.
Yep. Not that might not be the necessity. The other thing to me has always been like, why would they still live there if it's so hard to get food? Why would you not slowly like work your way out of the country?
Yeah, they'd have a ways to go though, right? Not a lot of great.
It's not going to be easy, you know. It's definitely not going to be easy.
Right.
That's, you know.
You'd think they'd try.
It'd be worth the try. Out. Yeah, that's what I would think.
Yeah, if it sucks that bad. I also always thought, I'm like, why would you have a kid in that fucking environment?
Oh, in that one, I'm sure they, you know, they do it just for more selfish reasons. They just want to, like, feel better about life, and that makes them feel better having a kid.
Yeah. Or they're just fucking because it's the only thing to do.
Yeah, that's the other thing.
Kids end up, generally kids happen at some point when you do that.
God, I'm really good at being like the invisible guy in the corner in a room. And I was in a junior college one day in one of my like math classes or something. It was like math or something. And I was just kind of sitting in the background and being invisible, reading my book because I hate people and I don't like talking with them. So these girls started chatting and they started doing girl talk without realizing I was still in the room apparently. And one of them said the dumbest shit I've ever fucking heard, or one of the dumbest things I've heard so far. Oh yeah, my friend got pregnant when she was using the pill, so they don't work. And I'm like, no, your friend took the pill wrong, which is probably most likely, or they're just at 0.1%, because you know they don't say that it's 100% because it's not 100%.
Yeah.
You dumb bitch. Right. Like, the pill works. You're just fucking dumb.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah. That's not exactly a proper sample size.
She didn't like that. She didn't like that response. I was not apparently allowed to have my own opinion in a conversation in a room full of people. Like, I was like, you know, the pill doesn't 100% stop pregnancy, right? Like, that's just not how that works. You know how percentages work. We're in a math class. You should figure that out.
Yeah.
Like,
right. Yeah. No, I remember. I made sure, like, with my ex, dude, after we had the kid, after we had my son, I made sure she had an alarm on her phone every night to remind her to take her fucking pill.
Yeah. Yeah, it has to be like at the same time every day, and you really do have to take it every day. There's a lot of weird fucking things I've heard from people where they're like, no, you only take this one or that one or the other one. You know, like, only the blue ones matter, so don't worry about the white ones or some shit like that. And you're just like, no, just fucking do what the doctor said.
Yeah.
Do what the fucking doctor told you, you dumb fucking cunt. Not that hard. Being born doesn't give you some sort of magical knowledge about how that shit works.
Right.
Oh, man.
Yeah, that's a weird one. Yeah, what do doctors know?
Yeah,
I know.
Woman, I know that. It's like, no, you don't.
That's a women's intuition. Doctors don't know. I know.
Oh, God, the intuition thing. That shit was... That is one of the funnier ones when people are talking about, like, what value do you bring to the relationship? Like he's supposed to have, you know, millions of dollars a year and like be like 9 feet tall and hung like a fucking walrus or whatever. And you know, what do you bring to the party? And like, well, my intuition for business. It's like, if your intuition for business was real, you wouldn't be poor looking for some guy to pay for everything.
Right.
Your business intuition led you to working at Denny's. Like, I don't think he needs that kind of business acumen. I think that would be,
right.
The opposite of what he wants.
Fuck. That's just fucking. Ugh.
But it's like that one girl who was talking about how she would, slay at OnlyFans. And I'm like, I've never seen her because she's in Vera Chat, so I only ever heard the girl's voice or whatever. But trying to explain that the market is so massive that if you don't already have like following, no one's gonna, you're not gonna get anywhere because no one's gonna ever see you. No one's gonna care. There's just so many people.
Right.
And she's like, no, I would definitely make it in there. And it's like, oh, okay, sure you would.
Yeah, but, I know you're totally exceptional beauty. I'm sure.
Oh yeah. But I saw, I think, some pictures that I'm pretty sure were her from her Instagram or something. And no, I don't think the beauty is. She's like a 6 or a 7. It's like, no, I don't think you would. Like you're not even that hot. Sorry.
Right. Yeah, like you're not unattractive.
Like not to say I'm like, being, I don't want to be insulting. She's an attractive enough young woman, but it's like you're not like a 10. People are not going to see your OnlyFans and go, holy crap, what is she doing on here? I gotta get in on this. They go, oh yeah, well, whatever. Yeah, I don't look at this.
Although I could see girls thinking like, well, Pokemon's not like exceptionally attractive. You know what I mean?
But Pokey has a massive following.
Yeah, she got in early.
She got in early enough that she has a massive following. People already know who she is. If that wasn't the case, she would never reach the level she has now.
Yeah.
Like if she were to enter today cold, she'd be maybe 20, 30 followers at most. Maybe get 100 on a given night. Like there's just no.
Yeah, again, because I always think of the example of like, okay, if I saw this bitch in public, didn't know who she was, you know what I mean? With Pokemon, I'd be like, oh, she's, and then fucking move on.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it's nothing exceptional. She's not getting any double takes for her fucking beauty.
Yeah, and it's not to say she's a terrible person, so she's very ugly.
Right.
But like, on a classic scale, I'd say she's somewhere around like a 6 or a 7. She's not terrible. Like, she's good looking,
Yeah, she's not ugly or anything, but she's not fucking, again, very average.
Yeah. I find it astonishing how many people are super into her, like, to me, just because it's like...
Yeah, I don't
I've seen the clips of her, and she's so boring. And I'm like, how do you watch... Yeah. Like, how do you...
Yeah, it's like, she'll say horrible shit.
I would just fall asleep.
Okay. She'll occasionally say some fucked up horrible shit, but other than that, she's incredibly boring. Yeah,
I would just be asleep like 20, 30 minutes in. I'd just be napping, and if that's what you're doing, I get it. Like, hey, you just fall asleep to it or whatever. But like these people are actively engaged in like giving money and stuff, and I'm just like, I don't understand how you make it through the first half hour without waking up at the end going, oh wow, what happened? What did I do?
Right.
Did I sleep? Oh no.
Because she does ASMR shit. I think she had a channel. I don't know if she still does that shit, but she used to have an ASMR channel. All right, I'm gonna take a look and see if she still does it. Let's see. But I'm like, okay, so does she just play her regular videos? Because she could probably put you to sleep that way without trying.
Oh yeah. Well. I didn't even know she did ASMR.
She also
didn't pay enough attention to her.
I remember hearing that, like, she still even fucking does it.
Yeah, I don't really pay attention to Twitch because it's too much like trying to go to a strip club, like watching it. Like the only real entertainment is from interaction with like the streamer, and then if you want to interact with the streamer, you gotta pay him money, and because they don't actually like you.
I'm not finding a channel. Oh, maybe it's only on Twitch. That's right. She's only on Twitch, right? Or mainly Twitch?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I don't think she's on any other platform.
All right, yeah, because I'm not seeing a channel. I thought she had a channel on YouTube that was the ASMR, but I guess not.
I don't know.
Oh yeah, she did the marrying herself. What, like about a month ago? I think
Wait,
a month or two
really?
ago.
That's
Yeah, she
fucking
did the
funny.
"I'm marrying myself" thing. Yeah, it's the most pathetic shit ever, dude.
Yeah, I don't know why you would want to publicly announce to the world like, "Hey, I can't get a man."
Yeah, yeah. The only other person I remember doing it was fucking Anita Sarkeesian. You know, the Gamergate bitch.
Ugh.
Exactly.
God, can you imagine trying to marry her, like living with her in a house?
She looks like Sarkeesian. She like looks like a witch. Like you could very easily make her look like a witch. She's really close already.
Oh yeah, no, she's freakish, freakishly unattractive.
Yeah, and understandable why she hates men, I suppose.
I think she would have it. Well, I mean, men will fuck anything if it's like gonna treat
Right,
them
right.
nicely afterwards. Honestly, you know what I mean? Like, if she were just a nice person, like some dude would be in. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure. But yeah, she's got to be a fucking
That's what I'm. Well,
pain in the ass.
Pokemon, in order to not have at least like some guy, has got to be unfucking believably toxic to be around, like as a person.
Yeah, yeah, no doubt.
Like, can you imagine like that just hanging out like that? What that would be like with her?
Mm, right, right. Yeah, especially if you got like an army of simps telling her how fucking amazing she is all the time.
Oh yeah, that is probably the
Yeah,
most detrimental thing that needs to be like culturally stopped.
yeah,
We need to be teaching kids about the internet, and one of the very most important things we need to start teaching guys is like, you do not get blowjobs through the internet. No one,
right, right.
no one is going to be like, oh my god, you said this nice thing about me on the internet. Let me suck your dick. It's not going to happen. Stop pumping up these
Right.
fucking pointless whores. Like,
Yeah,
they serve no purpose. You're not going to get anything out of it. You're just ruining everything. Stop. Like, God, please stop, people. And most importantly, stop giving them money.
yeah. Stop financing these fucking cunts.
I don't understand why people give these women money. It's so insane. Like,
Yeah, it makes zero sense.
there's the ones that are actually entertaining. That's different. Like, they actually have personalities and they tell jokes and they're funny. That's not who we're talking about. Like, it's just the empty-headed fucking bland, boring people that like nobody's would watch if it wasn't for the titties or whatever.
Yeah, indeed.
Let's see here. Oh yeah, the potatoes.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
That
that
made
was
me
another
think of your
long
oatmeal
setup one.
thing.
Yeah,
Although I think they
yeah.
went a
As I
little
was watching it.
fancier. They smeared a little potato, like mashed potatoes, on top of toast. That was it, right? But they
Yeah, and cheese, I think too, right? I think they
no,
had cheese
they
on it
put
too.
on those French fried onions.
Yeah. Oh, that's
They
right. Yeah,
crumbled up those
I
French fried
remember
onions
being
and put those on there too, and I was like, that's brilliant. Cheese would be better. I
I
think cheese would be
remember.
good too.
Yeah, yeah. I remember being crunching them up because I'm like, you're using a spoon. Why aren't you just using the flat side to crush it down immediately? He was like using it like a knife almost, like the edge of the
Yeah,
spoon.
I don't think any of those people cook.
Right?
I
Yeah, I
think
was like,
most of
it
those
was
people are
fucking.
just like, they were making those potatoes and they were probably amazed they came out as good as they did. You know,
Right, right.
But I think what you do would, if it were me, is I would toast the toast, then I would put cheese on one side, and then fry it cheese side down to melt the cheese, and then get it that kind of to that crunchy phase of the
Right,
cheese on the one side, and a little melty still in there between the toast and the cheese, and then you put the
right,
mashed
right.
potatoes and the crunchy onions on top of the cheese.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
A little extra crunch, and it makes sure that nothing's gonna get soggy by the time you're taking the last bite. You know?
Yeah. Although the idea at the end, gravy, like dipping this in gravy. I'm like,
Oh
yeah, no,
God.
that would be awesome. That would be fantastic.
Yeah, yeah,
I
that
don't know why
sounded
you guys didn't think of
amazing.
it to begin with.
And you know the
But
best part
you're
of the
messing
cheese
with
then would it would hold the bread together so it wouldn't necessarily fall apart too easy.
yeah,
And the gravy, you could really get that gravy
mm,
soaked in there.
yeah. I'm like, how did you guys not think of that ahead of time? Like, anytime any thing like mashed potato ish is involved, I'm thinking of gravy like almost automatic, you know.
Oh yeah.
And they didn't think that until after they were eating it. They're like, "Hey, you could dip this in gravy. What do you think?" And yeah, that would have made it way better.
Now I'm thinking of I don't know if that would be good or not. Uh, what if you did potato salad for the most part exactly like you would do normal potato salad, except instead of like cut up boiled potatoes, it was just mashed potatoes,
Mm,
and you
kind of
just
like
mixed everything into the mashed potatoes, or would that just be too like goopy?
I don't know. Well,
I feel like the texture of the
I don't know
potatoes
if
is almost like part of the salad, potato salad.
you. Yeah, yeah,
Maybe if you did half the
yeah.
potatoes as mashed potatoes and half is boiled and cut.
Like less of the mash, maybe smaller pieces, that kind of shit.
Yeah. I feel like there's a textural like golden point you could reach here.
Right, right. Yeah, I guess with potato salad, yeah, it is kind of about the chunks of the potato.
Yeah,
I mean, that is a
I
big
think you
part of
can't
it.
get rid of them entirely. You'd have to at least have a half of the potato in
Yeah, yeah,
chunks.
yeah. You know, like and have much maybe smaller chunks or something. Come on, bring it.
Oh yeah, the jam thing.
Hmm.
Yeah, a
Oh
lot
yeah,
of
yeah.
people don't know the jam jelly preserves thing,
Mhm.
where jam is crushed
Yeah,
fruit, jelly is the juice of the fruit with gelatin, and then preserves is the whole fruit like put together in the can.
yeah.
Although sometimes preserves is sliced up fruit, but I think that's it's if you're making like an apple or a peach jam or something or peach preserves, you kind of have to slice it up a lot
Mhm.
smaller.
Yeah, that's why I never really saw the difference. It
But
seems
if
like
it's
it's
like
just a bunch of mashed up
yeah,
fruit.
but it's supposed to be more and more whole chunks of fruit, whereas like the jam is supposed to be crushed or mashed, almost like a puree or a paste that's turned into a thicker solution,
Mhm.
either with pectin or by boiling all the water out of it, more of the water out of it.
All right. Yeah, still pretty similar.
Yeah, they're
The end
all. I mean, they're
result
all
pretty
essentially.
similar.
Yeah, they're all kind of the same thing, more or less. Yeah, you're not wrong.
I think we still have a thing of lemon curd.
Lemon curd.
Yeah, yeah.
Ah.
It's like yeah. It's just like a thick paste of lemon flavor.
Oh no, I know exactly what lemon curd is. Yeah, yeah. My mom makes it all the time. We have that lemon tree out front. She really likes lemon curd, and every once in a while she'll make some. We also do apple
Yeah, I
butter on
remember getting
occasion.
some.
Oh my god, apple butter. Homemade apple butter with like spices in it and stuff. Like, oh my god. Give
Yeah,
up.
but I remember getting it from that Tip Top Meats place, the place that imported all the. I've talked about it. I guess it closed down recently. They're in Carlsbad, in California.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we got a thing of that lemon curd from there one time, and it stayed good for like years, dude. It's fucking crazy.
Wow.
Yeah, yeah. It didn't break down. It didn't get all sugary, like crystallizing and or any of that shit.
That's not bad.
Yeah, it was pretty crazy. Pretty tasty. That is good shit.
Let's see. Recently, what was the one my mom? It was like an apple fig butter, and then there's also
Uh,
maple spread, like maple butter, maple spread. It's kind of like called different things, but it's just
right,
like
right.
it's like you make maple syrup, but this is just maple syrup boiled down to the point where like it's like a thick spread, like a creamed honey level thickness of spread.
Right, right. Yeah, yeah. I've had like cookies that have that kind of shit in them. They're like little make-believe shaped cookies, like sandwich cookies,
Oh yeah, yeah, I
like
know
an
exactly what
Oreo.
you're talking about. This is actually a little thicker and creamier,
Okay.
less of like a oh it's a really subtle difference, but it's also kind of like a noticeable difference.
Hmm. Gotcha.
Have you had creamed honey?
I don't think so.
Oh, okay. You know, like honey runs off the bread,
Yeah, yeah.
and it has almost like a little, just barely, almost barely detectable kind of gritty texture to it sometimes.
Right.
Creamed honey
Hmm.
is like silky, silky smooth, but like the texture of like a thick, cold butter almost.
Hmm. Okay, so you
Where
could
the
like
butter is
spread it
just
and it's not running all over the
barely
place.
spreadable, and it will definitely not be running off the side of your toast.
Hmm. Nice. Sounds good.
It's so good. It's so good. The maple syrup bread is
Yeah.
also really good if you like maple.
All right. Yeah, that is good shit. I definitely like maple syrup.
Yeah, if you like maple syrup, you'd like
Honestly,
maple
the
spread. It just it's like maple
yeah,
syrup flavor.
yeah,
It's just a really
same
thick,
shit.
creamy, very
Oh,
silky texture.
I love the maple candies, dude. Holy shit. Yeah, I'm sure I would. The maple candies where it's just
Oh yeah,
maple
yeah.
sugar. It seems like it's just formed maple sugar, doesn't it?
That is actually really close. Yeah, that kind of makes that kind of would be yeah. Come to think of it, you're not wrong. It's kind of the same thing as maple sugar, candy
Really
kind of
good
stuff. But
though.
you put it on toast or
Yeah,
English muffins if you want, or
right.
whatever
Yeah.
your
Or in any of the
twisted
samplers
little
where they
heart
have the maple,
desires.
they have like the maple nougat or whatever. Like when you get one of those candy sampler boxes,
Yeah,
that's pretty good. That's good too. That's closer to a maple spread, I suppose.
yeah.
Or not. Ah,
They're
whatever.
all
Tastes
really
good.
good, man.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, maple's awesome, dude. Anything
Oh
maple
yeah.
is generally going to be pretty good.
I'm a big fan of the maple candies, and those maple cookies are
Mm,
so fucking good. You know what they
yeah.
make me think of? They're not Girl Scout cookies, but it feels like they should be. Like they're kind of on par with like a Thin Mint or like a peanut butter Girl Scout cookie.
All right, right. Like a, oh no, I was thinking of Nutter Butters. But that's not quite it. But yeah, no, I know the Kroger brand, they make the ones that are basically, that are the Girl Scout cookies. Like the Samoas and fucking shit like that.
Oh yeah, well, there's a
And the
lot of
Thin
those
Mint.
too. I mean, like you can get like grasshoppers from Nabisco, and Safeway has is Kroger and Safeway the same thing? I forget.
No, no.
But Safeway
I
has
like
their own
Safeway.
store
I've
brand of a lot
always
of those
liked
kind of
Safeway
cookies
shit.
too. Yeah, where it's like
Yeah,
clearly a Girl Scout cookie, but like made by another company. I've definitely gotten
yeah,
more than a few of those.
yeah. I don't think I've gotten the Safeway ones. I only noticed the ones at the. Well, I have Safeway is like twice as far away. Like the Safeway is the next closest grocery store to where I live, but it's like again more than twice as far away as the Fry's. The Kroger brand. The
Oh
Kroger
yeah.
owned Fry's grocery stores there, which is Ralph's, I guess. And in Southern California, it's Ralph's. I don't know about Northern California.
Well, also like we're far enough away that different stores are going to carry like they're going to carry some different products. You know what I mean?
Right,
There's
right.
probably going to be stuff that's like
Yeah,
they spend more on making sure is available in like Arizona because that's what people buy in Arizona versus like what they get in
right.
California.
Yeah. I keep forgetting to ask somebody at the Fry's here why they don't carry the Baby Ruth ice cream.
Oh, weird!
'Cause
I
that's a
didn't know there was
really
a
good
Baby
one.
Ruth ice
Yeah,
cream.
yeah. It's a Kroger brand uh, ice cream. They do like a Butterfinger one too. Trying to think of the other ones. At least those two. They still carry the Butterfinger one, which I like Butterfingers, but yeah, in like an ice cream form, a Baby Ruth is just fucking really good. It's just caramel and peanuts and
It does
chocolate,
sound really
you know?
fucking good. Yeah, no, like I love Baby
Yeah,
Ruth.
yeah.
I'm
And
always
like it makes a great milkshake, man. Because like the caramel, like if you make a thick milkshake, there's like it's still a decent. It's not like overpowering anything, but you get like the caramel taste just throughout.
ooh, yeah, okay, I see what you're talking about. Yeah.
You mix it up like a milkshake. It just kind of spreads that caramel stuff throughout, so you can still taste it. And then with obviously the other shit, the peanuts and the chocolate, fucking yeah, It's like my favorite shake to make out of ice cream.
Uh, it depends. I'm not always in the mood for a shake that has chunks in it though.
Right.
Like the peanuts
I
would
hear
be
you.
my point. I would
Mm,
enjoy that, but it would be like depending on my mood at the time. Like I'm more likely to want it to be totally smooth, which I don't know
right.
that you can do with peanuts in a shake.
No, not really. Yeah, yeah. You're just
But
gonna make
sometimes you do
smaller
want those chunks.
chunks.
Like sometimes you just want that Oreo shake, from like Jack in the Box or something.
Yeah.
So
Oh man, and
I would
cookies and
definitely
cream.
enjoy that, but just very, very rarely.
Yeah, cookies and cream shake is really good. The what's the other one? Dude, Bluebell's cookies and cream is the best, dude. That's the best cookies and cream I've ever come across.
Damn, it must have been good if you
Although
were
most,
coming on it. No, sorry.
nah.
Fucking,
I came across
such
the
a
whole thing,
dumb
and
joke.
holy shit,
Such a dumb joke. God damn.
instantly fucking shot
Oh
ropes
man.
all over it.
Yeah, just immediately.
Oh, bad.
That's why they
Although
call it
Bluebell is
ice
just
cream.
fucking,
Never mind.
yeah, Bluebell is just fucking,
Bluebell makes
kind
a
of
really
great
good
no matter
ice
what.
cream. Well, fucking Briars isn't
Yeah,
even ice cream anymore. They can't legally fucking call it ice cream. You
yeah,
notice that?
wow.
They shifted away from it. They started putting in too many stabilizers and not enough air and cream.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Do they have the Dryers brand? Like D like David instead of B like boy?
I don't know. I haven't actually looked at the stuff in the store in a while. I was just
Uh,
watching
Dryers,
some
it's been
YouTube
around
shit.
forever. Here it's
I've
been
had
around
Briars
forever. So,
before. I've had dryers too. Yeah,
all right.
dryers is
But yeah, I
pretty
thought it was
good.
funny. Yeah, it's not bad. Yeah,
They make
yeah.
the my favorite like vanilla flavor other than Tillamook. Like Tillamook is my new favorite,
Oh,
but they're kind of
fuck,
new. Dryers is
dude.
really good. Vanilla before that was always my preferred go
Mm.
to.
Yeah,
with
yeah.
that
Oh
fake ass
man,
vanilla
Tillamook's
bean
so
shit in
good.
there, and you're like, I know it's probably just fucking flecks of food coloring, but
Right, right. Oh man. But yeah, oh fuck, man, Tillamook is fantastic. Yeah, that's a really good one. Um, I haven't seen the Turkey Hill brand around. That was another one that was pretty good.
yeah,
Um,
I've never heard of that one, but that sounds fun. I would definitely buy Turkey Hill
yeah,
once just to like try it
yeah,
based on the
dude,
name alone.
The Rocky Road is one that makes a great milkshake too. But
You
it's
know,
the
I
only
don't
Rocky
think
Road
I've
that
had Rocky
I like.
Road ice cream.
What?
I don't think I've ever tried Rocky Road.
How? How, how do you
I,
go?
I
How
was
do you?
just thinking, I'm like, I know what's in it. I just don't think I've ever tried it.
Holy fuck, dude, that's nuts. That's fucking crazy. That shit's everywhere.
Yeah,
Yeah, right. But
I just
anyways, the
never heard
Turkey Hill
about it.
brand. It's the only Rocky Road that doesn't have actual little like mini marshmallows in it that I still actually like a lot. Um, yeah, yeah. I don't know how they do it, but yeah, because I'm like kind of annoyed if I get a Rocky Road that doesn't have the mini mark. But yeah, whatever Turkey
Oh
Hill
yeah,
did.
yeah. Is that like a is that so Rocky Road has to have the mini marshmallow in it?
Well, it doesn't. I mean, for me, generally, I prefer that. Yeah, because sometimes some will do it with peanuts, some will do it with almonds. The Rocky Road will have peanuts sometimes,
Oh, you know
but
what?
I
Maybe
think
I've
it's
only ever
usually
seen with
almonds.
almonds because that is definitely something I do not care for. I do not like almonds.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Okay, so that could be why I like almonds a lot. So yeah, that's probably why.
Yeah,
Yeah,
almonds
let me
I'm not
check
a
that
fan of.
out.
Like I can eat them. I like the flavor of almonds. I just don't like the texture of almonds. So like if there's like crushed almonds or sliced almonds or whole almonds in something, I'm always like, no, I'll pass. Like I'll
Okay.
pass.
Oh no, yeah, it normally is. Rocky Road is normally peanut. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, there's a couple that do almonds, but it's usually peanut.
Okay, peanuts I'm good with. I like peanuts and stuff.
Yeah. Although yeah, but it can be any nut. But yeah, it's usually peanuts or almonds. Yeah. So you probably wouldn't like the Turkey Hill one because that one's definitely chunks of almonds in it.
Yeah, okay.
Ooh. Macadamia nut. I've never tried that. Sounds good. That would probably be fantastic as well.
Oh, macadamia nut. That
Mhm.
does sound tasty in an ice cream. I am a big
Yeah,
fan of
like
macadamia nuts.
marshmallows.
Those are tasty.
Yeah, yeah. I like a good white chocolate cookie with macadamia nut. That's really good.
Oh yeah, yeah. I can see what you mean there. Yeah, white chocolate macadamia nut.
Yeah,
Mm.
yeah, yeah. The fries here has those all the time. Those are really good.
I'm a
The
big
big
fan of
oversized cookies.
those. Give me all of those. Thank you very much.
Yeah,
We'll
I
take.
love heating those up. Like the oversized, like I guess well, I don't know if they're oversized, but the bigger ones, the ones that are good, like 3 inches across, bigger cookies that you see in the deli. Any of the ones that have any kind of whether it's white chocolate or regular chocolate or whatever, the putting them in the microwave and getting them a
Oh,
little
get them a little
melty.
warm.
Yeah, yeah. Get them all nice and gooey, and then I'll like dip it in milk, and then take it all in like that. That's really fucking good.
This sounds pretty good. Cannot argue.
Yeah, I think the
Although
most
then again,
diabetic.
it's hard to go wrong with a good cookie. You know.
Right, right. Yeah, no, they're fine. Yeah, otherwise, but yeah, for those particular ones heated up, uh, just seem way better to me. But yeah, no, they're perfectly fine without heating them up. I like the we have ones that have like it's like a chocolate cookie, so almost like a brownie, but with the macadamia with not macadamia nuts, sorry, with just white and milk chocolate chunks in it. That's really good.
Yeah. Does this sound tasty? Although then again, if it's a cookie, I probably will enjoy it.
Right, right. Yeah, kind of hard to go wrong with cookies.
Although cookies, I was thinking about one the other day. I was like, I wanted to do like an oatmeal raisin cranberry cookie, but I want to get
Mm,
rid of the oats, like the whole
mm.
oats, and just make the whole
Right,
cookie
right.
using oat flour instead of like wheat flour and the oats mixed together.
Oh, gotcha.
And I
That'd be
think that'd be
interesting.
interesting, like from a textural and flavor perspective. It would be like a little different than your standard sort of oatmeal
Right.
raisin cookie. But I bet it'd be really
Mm,
good. So I found like a sugar cookie recipe for using only oatmeal flour, and I just been too lazy to make it yet. But I think that's going to be the winner. Oh, and it uses honey instead of sugar,
mm. Oh, nice.
which is interesting. I
That's
think
always
that'll
a
be like an
went there.
interesting little like very nuanced sort of flavor difference, you know.
All right. Have you ever tried the oatmeal with scotch chips? Oatmeal cookies with the butterscotch chips?
No, I have not tried that yet. I
Dude,
do
that
not
is.
make. We didn't do any like cookies this year for Christmas, and Christmas time is usually the only time of year that
Right.
I ever get involved in making any kind of cookies at all. I
Mm,
do. I
yeah.
just don't generally
Me and,
bake cookies at all. It's not like
yeah.
a thing I
Yeah.
do.
Right. Yeah. No, same here. But yeah, that's one of the ones we every well for Christmas. Me and my son would make a double batch of the chocolate chips with the milk chocolate chips instead of the semi-sweet, and then a double batch of the scotchies, the butterscotch oatmeal cookies with the butterscotch chips.
To be real though, it does sound interesting.
Yeah, it's the fucking greatest, dude.
And it
It's
sounds like a good combination.
yeah, dude. I took him. My son's grandmother, a great, I guess, great grandmother, but to his nana's for Christmas, and I had like two big plates of them, and then like I came back like 15 minutes later,
And they're all
and
gone.
they're all gone. And no, because I was like, there's a second plate, and they're like, no, those are gone too. I'm like, holy fuck, dude. So yeah, they fucking they disappeared almost instantly, dude. It was crazy how fast those cookies disappeared. I'm like, all right,
Oh
it's not
yeah.
just me. Those cookies are seem to be universally popular.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, it's right on and it's just the recipe is just the one that's on the bag
Oh yeah.
for
Well,
the
I mean,
oatmeal
like
cookies.
if you make chocolate chip cookies, I mean, almost everybody uses the Toll House recipe, right?
Right, right. Yeah, so basically the
Because
same
it's
thing. I
just
think, in
such a
fact,
good
I think it
recipe,
is.
you know.
I think it actually is Toll House because obviously I think Ghirardelli makes them, and then obviously there's usually the store brand. But yeah, the Toll House ones I believe is the recipe we usually go with.
Yeah, yeah. It's like the
Yeah,
chocolate chip cookies, the same thing. Sometimes there's
indeed.
just a
So
recipe
yeah,
that works really, really well, and everybody's like,
yeah,
we're just all going to use this recipe because it's just silly not to. It's the
mm,
perfect recipe.
yeah, yeah. Next time you notice butterscotch chips at the store, man, I recommend giving it a try.
No, after I try these oatmeal raisin cranberry ones, I might look at making some with white chocolate and some with the butterscotch chips. And presumably you don't add the white chocolate and butterscotch. You just add the butterscotch.
No, just butterscotch on
Yeah,
those.
yeah.
Yeah,
So I was thinking I might do that where it's like the oatmeal raisin and cranberry and white chocolate, and then another batch
yeah,
the
yeah. Cranberry and
butterscotch.
white chocolate's really good together. So yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, cranberry and white chocolate's a nice mix.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Could also
Yeah,
add
no, just
macadamia nuts to that. I'm sure.
right, right.
Actually, that might be
Yeah,
really good on
yeah,
its own. Just a white chocolate cranberry and macadamia nut
yeah.
cookie with the
Macadamia
oatmeal
nut.
flour,
Yeah,
and then just
yeah.
like the
With
butterscotch and the
the
raisin
raisins.
ones.
Mm. Yeah, no, yeah. I wouldn't do. I don't know. I don't fine, but yeah, I prefer just straight oatmeal cookie with butterscotch chips.
Oh, you
That's
don't
good
like the
shit.
raisins in it?
Well, they're okay. I mean, it's not like they're gross or anything, but
See, like
just yeah, oatmeal
I like
cookie with
walnuts in my brownies too. I'm probably
mhm. Yeah, I don't
like a
mind
good
them, but I'd
brownie with
rather
walnuts or a good fudge with walnuts in it. Oh yeah, baby.
uh, yeah, no, they're fine, but honestly I'd prefer both without. I'm not big on walnuts.
We're definitely yeah
Um,
like a little different there. I think on the
right.
preferences. I think I would enjoy the butterscotch chips more with the raisins in it than I would with just on their own.
Mhm.
I really like raisins.
Interesting. I gotcha. No, raisin. I love grapes. I love raisins, but yeah. Sorry, the Scotchies are just so good.
Oh yeah,
Oh
my
God.
absolute favorite thing right now has got to be the what do you call it? Oh, I completely lost it. Damn it.
Yeah.
No, that's not going anywhere. Oh, my sister made this is totally unrelated entirely, almost entirely. My sister made Rice Krispie treats, and
Oh, nice.
I was sitting there looking at them, going like, Rice Krispie treats are all right, but if I'm gonna eat some Rice Krispie treats, I kind of want them to be a little upper, raise them up a little bit, right? Make them a little better.
Right, right.
So I took like about, and these are like actual like measurement, not like like I took a spoonful, but I took about a tablespoon's worth of peanut butter and about 15 or 20 chocolate chips, enough to be about the same size as the peanut butter, and
Right.
melted them together in the microwave real quick, and spread that over the top of the Rice Krispie treat, and then I used that to hold some M&Ms on it. And, oh my gosh, that was fucking phenomenal.
Yeah, that sounds awesome.
Little peanut
Good
butter
shit.
chocolate and chocolate chip or chocolate M&Ms on there. Oh god damn. Highly recommend that, because
Yeah.
normally Rice Krispie treats are like, yeah, they're all right, but they're kind of boring. They're not really,
And they are
nothing.
really good for like how simple they are to make. It is a nice treat. But yeah, it
No one
is
is gonna
definitely
turn it down.
better.
No one's gonna say
You know,
like,
it's
I'll just
dude.
not want a Rice Krispie treat. That's gross. No one's gonna be like upset. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly, exactly. M&Ms are really good. Mini M&Ms, especially for some reason.
Oh, for Rice Krispie treats. Oh yeah, for sure, for sure.
Yeah, yeah, that's good shit mixed in there.
So that's why I'm
But yeah,
thinking. That's why I used the M&Ms on top, because we had a bunch of M&Ms when I mixed the M&Ms and the Skittles together in the little
mm,
creepy looking candy dish.
good shit.
So I
I
dug
posted
out
a
some of
pic
the
of
M&Ms
the.
and stuck them to the top of the Rice Krispie treat with a little peanut butter M&M or peanut butter chocolate mix. It was a
Yeah, that's good shit.
great
I posted a
choice.
pic of the Scotchies. God, they look so good. Oh my god. Yeah. All right,
I
I'm gonna be
posit you
fucking
though.
craving that.
Is there a picture of a cookie that doesn't look good? That's done correctly?
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
if you
yeah,
burnt your cookies or something, but I mean like even cookies you
yeah.
don't like,
Right, right.
you can
They
find
look
a
good.
picture of it. They're gonna look good.
Mm, mm,
I think we're just
yeah, if it's like a
predisposed to like cookies and cakes the way they look.
yeah,
Because I'll tell you what, I had no interest in eating a German chocolate cake. I'm just not a huge fan of coconut. Like I don't
mm,
hate it, but I don't particularly care for like that dried flake coconut.
oh right,
Like the
right.
flavor of coconut is great. The texture of real coconut like is good, but like that weird flaky dried coconut shit
Yeah,
is just not great.
yeah. It's a little too crunchy and it's very like pulpy almost. I don't know if pulpy's the word, but
Almost
like almost
stringy.
grainy.
Oh,
Yeah,
grainy is a good
yeah.
one
I know what you
too.
mean.
Like grainy and
Yeah,
stringy at the same time.
yeah, yeah. It kind of reminds me of orange pulp a little bit. Like it seems kind of pulpy, right? A little bit.
Yeah, a little
Maybe
bit.
not. Like it.
It's
Why
got
not?
a weird texture that just doesn't work. And
Mm,
usually I'm not a huge texture problem. Like there's not a lot of textures that give me problems.
I don't like the texture of that, and I am pretty big on texture. I like coconut enough to soldier on through, I guess.
Yeah.
I like I don't like German chocolate cake that much, but German chocolate brownies I really like.
I've never had German
That's
chocolate
some good
brownies.
shit.
I didn't know that was a thing, but I imagined I would love them. you know.
Yeah, it's the same shit. It's that because you can get that um obviously the German chocolate frosting or whatever. Yeah, you just spread that over the fucking brownies.
Oh, that sounds great. Yeah, without the coconut, I'd be good.
Right, right.
But yeah,
Yeah,
like the
that one
German
it's a little
chocolate cake is like
different.
it looks amazing, but I would never want to eat one.
Yeah, I don't like I shouldn't say I don't like it, but for some reason chocolate cake always tastes slightly burnt to me for some reason. The weirdest shit. There's a weird fucking taste to it that tastes like it's burnt, even though I know it's definitely not. So yeah, it's like the only form of chocolate I'm not a fan of
Huh?
is a
Damn.
chocolate cake. Yeah, it's weird, man.
I think my favorite chocolate cake right now, if I had to pick one, is Safeway has this ridiculously like tall fucking slice of cake where it's like
Mm.
I don't know, like 10 fucking layers or something. It's just this.
Oh
They
wow.
sell it. It's like for $5 you get this massive slab of like chocolate cake, and the icing isn't just buttercream. It's like that buttercream fudgy buttercream kind of chocolate fudge frosting.
Oh, gotcha.
Really good, really
Mm.
satisfying piece of cake. But you know, I think the last time I had one was probably 4 months ago. Like it's just like
All right.
you can't be eating that one every day. That's just
It's too
not good
sweet.
for you.
Right,
It's just
right.
too rich.
Have you ever had strawberry cake?
Strawberry cake. Oh, every kind of fruit cake I've had. Yeah, where it's like strawberry. It's like in the frosting, and it's got like a strawberry flavor
Yeah.
lift to the cake and stuff.
Yeah. Well, you can do whatever with the frosting, I guess. But yeah, just the cake mix, like a strawberry cake.
Oh yeah, yeah,
It's
yeah,
that
yeah,
pink
yeah.
color. Yeah, that I mean, I usually just use. My mom does that. Like when she makes it, she mixes in strawberries into the whatever icing she's using.
Yeah, yeah. Like
But I
the
usually
middle
just
layer's
use.
always got to have like a lot of like strawberries sliced in between the frosting. Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, I usually just do one layer with it and
Oh, okay.
white frosting. Yeah, just some kind of white frosting.
I am a
That alone,
huge fan of any
that
kind of
alone is
fruit
huge.
in my dessert. So if there's any opportunity
Right,
for fruit
right.
to be in a dessert,
Uh,
I am in.
right. Yeah. No, my son. Because I've always had for me for my birthday and shit. And then I did it for my son, obviously, and he's like, "Yeah, no, that's what I want for my birthday every year." It's a strawberry cake.
Oh, I get like I kind of do a different cake every year. Like this year, I was talking to my sister and I said she's been doing these like giant cookies where she makes like the Safeway sells those big cookies. She found a recipe where
Yeah.
you make like two of those at a time, so you can make yourself
Oh,
like
okay.
two giant cookies, and then you don't have like a big mess afterwards with a whole bunch of extra ones. So you can just
Oh,
have
right,
a
right.
little treat and it takes you like 10, 15 minutes to put together and you're done, it just bakes in the oven. So it's a lot
Mm-hmm.
easier than making the whole batch, I guess. But I was telling you,
Mm-hmm.
you make me one of those giant like cookie cakes. Where it's like a 14-inch wide cookie with like frosting
Mm-hmm.
and like
Oh yeah, yeah. There's always
decorations
like a
and
place at the
candies and
mall.
stuff. Yeah.
There's always a place at the mall that sells those, right? Like any
Yeah,
mall.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I said,
Yeah, yeah,
do me
yeah,
one of those.
yeah.
But usually what I get is the
Mm-hmm.
is carrot cake because most of my family doesn't like carrot cake, but me and my mom is the only other one who will eat it. My
Mm-hmm.
dad, my sister, my brother always hated it, so like they don't eat it if I get it. And I always kind of
Mm-hmm.
feel bad because I'm like, yeah, it's my birthday, but it's a whole fucking cake.
Right, right.
Like if you can't just get me like a slice of carrot cake, and you guys enjoy whatever chocolate cake, whatever you want, vanilla, strawberry,
Right,
and stuff.
right.
So it was either carrot cake or we have a lemon crazy cake that we make, and it's like a family recipe. that my grandma
Oh,
used to
nice.
make and my mom makes, and I make it occasionally if I have to, because I'm lazy and I don't
Mhm.
want to. And
Okay.
that's an incredibly tasty option there. What you do is you just take like a yellow cake mix, and you get a
Mhm.
the bigger of the two boxes of lemon jello. You mix the lemon
Mhm.
jello into the cake mix. You make the cake mix as it says regularly, but add like 2 eggs. And then you
Oh,
make it,
okay.
let it
Interesting.
cool off all the way, and then you poke a fuck ton of holes in the top of it with a fork, like just all over the whole top. And you take
Right.
the zest of a lemon and the juice of a lemon and about 1.5 to 2 cups of powdered sugar. Kind of taste it and see how sweet it is. You might need to add more, you might need to add less, you know what I mean? So maybe start with 1.5 cups of powdered sugar into the lemon juice, maybe 2. And then you drizzle that over the top of the cake and let it kind of dry like a glaze.
Oh,
And you end up with
gotcha.
a very lemony glazed sort of cake. It's really tasty. Super easy. It's like weird the first time you make it, but then like it's really good after that.
Oh, gotcha. Sounds interesting.
But yeah, that was usually my birthday cake of choice because everybody liked it, and it was really not the usual store bought easy to grab thing.
Right, right,
Because store bought cakes are okay, but I don't know, something about the frosting on them is always kind of gnarly.
right. Yeah. It seems like the whatever chocolate frosting they have, fucking usually really good. But yeah, every other frosting that they at any of the stores seems gross.
It tastes like Crisco almost. Like it's
Yeah,
not great.
yeah,
Yeah, the texture, it's got a
right.
greasy
Mm.
texture to it.
Yeah, and that seems to be universal to all bakeries.
Well, they all get the shit from the same place now. It's not like
Oh yeah, that's
you know what I
right. I
mean?
forgot
There's really
Cisco
not
runs
like a bunch of
everything.
different like places that they get their food. It's all the same fucking garbage places.
Right, right. But yeah, for some reason the chocolate frosting really good. I always like the chocolate frosting from the stores like that.
Yeah. But that's
It's
exactly
really
the
thick.
chocolate fudge frosting
Yeah,
is always really good. But the
yeah, it's super
vanilla, the
thick and
lemon, the
fucking
strawberry, whatever other kind of like color or flavor the frosting is mediocre at best. It's not the worst. Like it's like, oh, okay, whatever. I'm
yeah,
not gonna get mad at
yeah,
somebody
it's
for serving it to me, but
right. Yeah, it's not like, oh man, I can't eat this cake because frosting is so bad. But yeah, it's definitely not the best.
yeah, not something I'd want for my birthday.
Right.
And it's weird because
Indeed.
the shit you buy in the can, like the fucking can of frosting, if you're not making your own, and
Right.
you know,
Yeah.
not that there's anything wrong with the canned frostings, they're really good. But like the regular can of
Yeah.
frosting
Yeah.
you buy in the fucking bakery aisle is better than the frosting on most of the bakery cakes. That's what
Yeah.
makes it
Yeah.
real
That's
strange
the
to me.
really
It's like,
weird.
motherfucker, you could
That's
go
the
grab
oddest
a
thing about it.
fucking can of Dunkin' Hines and make a cake that I'd want to pay you like $2 more for.
Mhm.
Like I'd pay extra to
Right.
have fucking Dunkin'
Yeah.
Hines on my cake than whatever shit you guys put on there. God damn.
Yeah. Yeah. You'd think they could just buy in bulk, like go to fucking, well, yeah, Dunkin' Pillsbury or wherever, be like, hey, can we just get gallons upon gallons of that shit
Yeah, buy like a five
and buy
gallon
it from you in bulk?
buckets of it or whatever, 20-gallon buckets.
All right. Yeah. 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 That's weird that they don't just do that.
Well,
Because,
I
yeah,
think
it's
the thing
definitely going to be
is the
superior.
is it Cisco?
Yeah.
We've seen
Yeah.
videos on it, I think. But yeah, there's like
Yeah.
a
Yeah.
company that basically forces
Yeah. It has a
everybody to buy
monopoly.
from them if you want to have a restaurant. You know, it's like
Yeah. Yeah. There's like, I think there's another one, but yeah, Cisco is like essentially has a monopoly on it.
yeah, and
They're
there's
just
nothing
fucking
being done
edged
about it, which
out.
is really sad because
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
that's
They
why
just
there's
edged
no
out all the other
competition. That's
food.
why the wages are so low. It's like this lack of
Right.
competition is
Yeah.
these. There's no companies out there competing.
Yeah. When's the last time anybody got any kind of antitrust charges? Like, was Microsoft the last one?
Yeah,
Because
I
that's the
think
last one I
so.
remember.
I think there was
Yeah.
rumblings about going after Google, But then they didn't buy. There was like a streaming service they were going to buy, and then they would have basically owned all streaming. Was it Twitch?
Right,
Weren't they going to
right.
buy Twitch, and then it was going to? They basically would own the streaming outright.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised.
And then Amazon
Yeah,
ended up
I'm
getting
not
Twitch
sure, but
instead.
probably.
So like I think that was the most recent thing where there was like talk of an antitrust. Like it didn't happen,
Yeah.
but it was
Right,
like, oh,
right.
it might. And it's like I you know,
Right.
even now I
But
feel
yeah,
like
an actual
there's too much of
investigation.
an oligarchy of streaming services as it is. You know, it's like
Right, right. But yeah, like yeah, I cannot imagine something like TNT being broke up back in what, the 80s, was it? I
yeah.
can't imagine that happening nowadays. You know what I mean? Like I
Even though
just
it
can't
should,
imagine that
even though it
going
really,
through.
really should.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like nobody buys the antitrust, busting up an unfair monopoly anymore.
I mean, look at PGE in California is out of control, dude. Like, our electric bill on a monthly basis is like between $300 and $600. It's like it's insane.
Yeah, yeah, that's fucking nuts, man.
And we have $20,000 of like solar panels on the fucking roof.
Jesus, dude.
Like we don't have the batteries, which is unfortunate. Like we need the batteries to just disconnect entirely to not spend that much money. There's no difference between our electric bill before and after the solar panels now.
Wow, that's
They're
fucked
just
up.
not having to provide as much electricity for us. We still have to pay the same amount.
That's fucking
Like,
evil.
tell me that's not incredibly fucking corrupt and disgusting? Like, Jesus fucking Christ.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. What the fuck's the point? Well, I mean, for them,
That's exactly
there's no point for the customer.
what we're asking. And it's not just us. I actually saw a video of some real estate guy who's like apparently really successful in real estate and has a YouTube channel that's semi well known. You know, a few 100,000 subs, so it's not tiny, but it's obviously not massive.
Right.
And he was saying the same thing. He's like, I went and bought these fucking $30,000 worth of fucking solar panels, and my electric bill's gone up.
Wow.
You know, where's this bullshit that I'm going to sell you
fucking-
electricity when it's, during the day, and then at night I'm going to use your power, and it's going to save me like, 90% on my electric bill. How's this fair? How is this reasonable? Like, I did everything I was supposed to do. And it's like, well, that's because...
Yeah, that's bizarre, man.
Because none of this has anything to do with the environment and everything to do with how much money goes in PG&E's pocket.
Yeah, obviously. Yeah, and that's fucking pretty blatant. Like, you'd think they'd at least get you, I don't know, at least maybe a 10% cut on your bill.
Well, and here's the really shitty part, right? So when the power goes out, we have solar powers. During the day, we should have power all day and just not at night. Right? Because we don't have the batteries. We're not allowed to separate our solar panel, our house from the
grid or whatever.
Grid when the power goes out like that. We have to stay hooked up to the grid. So our solar panels don't generate enough power to do anything because the power is distributed over the whole system. So they're essentially worthless during the day. And it's like, we should have enough power that we could run like a generator at night and then the panels during the day and not have to worry about like being hooked up at all.
Yeah.
Like, I'm almost wondering if we would be saving money by buying a relatively quiet generator, because you could buy one that's like not much louder than running your car in the fucking driveway.
Right.
Disconnecting from the grid and just running one of those at night. Start it up at like 6 p.m. and turn it off at like 10 when the sun's all the way up. And then fucking just run our stuff off of solar panels and disconnect it during the day. Like, I would be surprised if the gas bill at the end of the month would be less.
Yeah, you'd probably get arrested, dude. Pretty quickly.
Probably
not. I'm exaggerating. I'm exaggerating.
Oh, yeah. We have the shitty neighbors on one side. I was going to say, probably not as long as we put it on the side of our house that the neighbors are good. Like, we have good neighbors on one side and shitty neighbors on the other.
Yeah. Well, no, I was talking more about, like, the power.
Oh, yeah. If they found... I'm sure they'd fucking throw us in prison or something crazy. Like,
yeah.
The amount of fines we'd have to pay would probably make it up so that they didn't lose any money, and that's probably what would happen.
Yeah, most likely. You can't really fight shit anymore. Ah, damn. I don't know, man. Somewhere along the line, we all stopped paying attention to shit, and now it's out of control.
Well, I think China got in and infected the system, and that's really where the
Yeah,
main problem lies right now. Is this sort of
yeah,
Chinese mindset, because you look at construction right now, like all the fucking houses are just falling apart. Brand new luxury homes are just falling apart, and
yeah.
it's
All the
because it's
materials are
partially
coming.
it's the Chinese sort of like infestation of the companies and the way of looking at things, and then all the shitty fucking illegals that are over doing like cheap labor, you know.
Yeah. hmm Yeah, that's what makes the Chinese guy wild thing. Like that's kind of like a symptom. The fact that that guy was free to go
Yeah,
and do it again.
that should be have people shitting their pants.
Yeah, it's like a kind of a canary in the coal mine thing. Like, what is going on here? Like, China must have an insane amount of influence.
When a clearly terrorist act by a foreign power is being committed on your soil,
Hmm.
and your government
Yeah, not
goes,
only is he,
"Oopsies," I guess we'll slap your wrist and give you a tiny little fine, and you can go
hmm,
on about your business.
yeah, not only
Like
not in
that's
jail
fucking
forever,
crazy.
not deported,
Oh,
not in jail forever.
everybody there should. You don't deport spies. You fucking put them in prison and you torture them until they tell you all
Yeah,
about their fucking plans. But
right,
yeah,
right,
at least
yeah,
at the very least deported.
right,
Like if you're not gonna, like
yeah,
if you're gonna trade or something, like hey, you got one of our guys, we'll give you this guy, we'll deport him, you deport that guy, kind of thing. I could see that, but no, those people should all be getting questioned for like the next couple
yeah,
centuries. And I'm sure there's a lot of people who would be like, "Oh, that's a human rights violation." Da, 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 da. They had fucking Ebola there, dude. Like, what the fuck are you
yeah,
talking about?
yeah,
Like,
yeah. Like, I
human
don't think they were
rights,
just
they're
doing
already
research.
fucking violating everybody's human fucking rights to exist without getting horrible
Yeah,
diseases they would never get if they
yeah.
didn't
What
live next to these pieces of fucking shit, you know, that might have leaked
the
those viruses.
did they ever bother to say why he was doing it? Because it seems like it's something where he was going to use it for an attack, right? Like he's not doing fucking
Oh,
research,
well,
I'm
like, their
guessing.
neighbors were fighter pilots for the fucking Air Force, weren't they?
I don't know. I don't remember that part, but
Yeah,
yeah, they're always near an air base.
if you listen to the very end of the thing, I
Hmm.
forget if it was in California or if it was in
Yeah,
Nevada, but it
Vegas.
was like the neighbors for one of the homes that they were using were like high
Yeah,
up,
it
like
would
people
have to
from the
be.
Air Force, like people from the Air Force that would have been able to
Yeah, it would
carry
have
on
to be
bases.
Vegas. Yeah, it would have to be Vegas because it wasn't a house in California that they were
Oh,
using,
okay. So yeah, then it
so it would
was in
have to be
Vegas. Yeah,
Vegas.
yeah. The neighbor was
Yeah,
Air Force people.
yeah. No, both of the spots were like very close to Air Force bases. Yeah,
Yeah,
that was one of the things they were pointing out. That both times they're within like a mile or two of fucking Air Force base.
yeah. And the whole thing is terrifying. It's like that's
Yeah,
really scary shit to have like people doing illegal Ebola research in neighborhoods
yeah,
and then being
yeah,
allowed to go with just a small fine. You know, it's like no, that's not anywhere near representative
yeah,
of the danger that they put everybody in. Like, can you imagine
yeah,
how
yeah.
fast Ebola would rip across the United States and just fucking kill people?
Mm,
It would be
yeah,
what
yeah.
they pretended
No,
COVID
yeah.
was, but real.
Hmm.
You
Yeah,
know,
yeah. That's why it's terrifying that the dude was able to do it a second time.
I mean, frankly,
And then
at that point, I think what you should do is fucking infect all of them with incredibly virulent strains of Ebola and send them back and just fucking watch it
right, right.
burn the fuck down as
Hmm.
you know use your fighter planes to prevent any future fucking traffic between you. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, yeah. But yeah, I mean, what else? What are the conclusions to draw other than yeah, they want to get all the fucking air bases infected so that they can't fly the fucking plane.
yeah, terrifying.
Yeah, yeah. Like, that should be freaking everyone the fuck out. But what'll happen is 3 weeks from now, we'll have forgotten about it. There'll be some other bullshit to distract us.
Yep. Well, there'll be something equally as terrifying to go on, yeah.
Right. Yeah. Or otherwise distracting. Not always terrifying. Usually. But yeah.
Yep.
Shit. Oh, did you watch? Yeah. Did you watch any of the Turkey Tom shit?
No, I did not get a chance. I recently found a podcast with some of the people from Rooster Teeth that were fun to listen to. Now that Rooster Teeth is gone.
Oh yeah, you mentioned it last week.
Yeah, Regulation Podcast, and it's like, oh, this is actually really fun to listen to because there's just four guys being goofy about shit. You know, they're not getting into anything other than like how many hot dogs am I eating? Is that too many hot dogs? You know.
Right,
but I'm not at all surprised that Turkey
shit.
Tom was able to prove that no, in fact, none of that was true.
Yeah. He debunked pretty much all of it. Like, it's crazy that she thought, like, she really must be insane to think she was getting away with it. And yeah, judging by everything, it's pretty obvious. Like, she's not good at hiding the crazy.
No.
I assume that must have been the Destiny influence, because Tom was like fucking interacting with Destiny quite a bit for a while there.
Yeah.
So I assume, you know, that's why. Like, no, they're great in bed though, man. Yeah, they're crazy. It's amazing sex. So, dude, there's even a phone call. Like, he recorded the voicemail, or not voicemail, phone call between them, where she's like, starts off like, yeah, no, I'm gonna make it hard for you to find someone else. And he's like, why? He's like, because you're a piece of shit, you know. And fucking, he's like, what? And like, whatever, you only think of yourself, or, you know, all this crazy shit. But anyways,
yeah, because now that they've
by
broken
the
up,
end
you
of
should
it,
really be thinking of her first anyway.
Yeah,
At all times, you know.
Yeah,
Like, they're not
yeah,
even
but
in a
yeah, and then going
relationship
off on
anymore.
him. Yeah, literally, like, insinuating that his mom raised him, like, saying like that crazy. But at the end, she's like, "Will I be able to see you again?"
Oh, wow.
Like, after all that, yeah, she's that fucking insane. So, yeah, I could not believe that at the end. He's like, "Yeah, no, after this conversation, I don't think so." And she said, "Why?"
Wow.
So yeah, she's fucking nuts, dude. He's like, "You just tried to blackmail me," and then even then he's like, "You're trying to like blackmail me into doing this." She's like, "No." He's like, "But I will if you don't come see me again."
Oh my god, are you fuck? Well, yeah, that's fucking blackmail. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
fucking.
Okay, if it wasn't, and it certainly was before, dude, you have to watch that shit. It's insane. He has
No.
like fucking evidence.
That
He has
is on my
not
list of
only
things to watch. Like, don't get me
yeah.
wrong.
Dude, it's fascinating, dude, because dude, it's so thoroughly like I've never seen any response like it. And it's not like he did anything fucking great. It's just the fact that he just has the messages and fucking just has to show the messages. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's fucking, she's so fucking deranged that it was so easy to disprove all of it.
Oh yeah.
Like,
Well,
like filming was apparently her idea. That's pretty well established. And she tried to like fucking say like, "Oh no, he never got my consent. He'd film in the middle of it." And he's like, "Look here, this is at the very beginning."
how
She's
can
looking right
anybody
at
be
the camera.
filming during sex without consent?
The
other person
it's
can
fucking
see the phone come out in your hand.
yeah,
Fucking,
yeah,
like,
yeah. And that's the thing,
if
because
they're
he's
not
like, "I
into it,
didn't
they
use a
could just
tripod."
grab the fucking
He's like, "I didn't use
phone.
a." Yeah, he literally is like, "I didn't use a tripod or a fucking hidden camera every single time."
There's a lot of people that just get off on filming themselves doing that shit and then they delete it. You know
Yeah,
what I mean? It's like, I think
I
that's
do not
dumb.
understand
I
it.
think it's dumb as fuck.
Right,
I don't
right, yeah.
understand it, why it would even be arousing, but,
Uh, mm.
you
Yeah,
know, like,
especially after all the sex tapes that have gotten out. You know what I mean? Like even as I'm a private citizen, nobody probably not going to get out because nobody's going to care. But still, why, dude? Oh fuck. Yeah, because apparently she wanted him to send them to him because he was the only one that was. He was. I guess I assume again he might have actually learned something from Destiny, and only he had them, and he wouldn't send them to her. She kept asking, you know, for these tapes that she allegedly did not have consent for herself to be filmed, was constantly
oh
asking to get
yeah,
them.
no, I get it. I get what you're
You
saying.
know?
Yeah.
Yeah. So she was obviously going to use them as further blackmail. So he was at least smart enough to not send them to her. I think he sent a still image of one of them with his face blurred out.
Huh.
That's the only thing he ever sent to her. But yeah, it's just insane how he was able to debunk everything so fucking easily. So it's not like he was actually super clever or anything. She's just so fucking crazy
And
and
it's
has no
shocking that
idea
Nick
what the
would give
fuck she
him
was doing.
so much leeway.
Yeah, yeah,
Absolutely shocking.
mm,
I don't doubt
yeah.
that Tom probably like told Nick at some point before Nick
Yeah,
even
no,
did any of his
Nick
stuff. He
said as
said,
much.
"Yeah, it's all bullshit. Don't worry, I'll be proving it wrong in like a week
Yeah,
or something."
yeah, yeah. No, Nick said as much. Yeah, no, we've been talking. You know, he's like, but he just didn't. He didn't. You know, couldn't really say so publicly for whatever
He didn't
reason.
want to ruin the
I
impact.
guess
You know,
to.
you don't want to give
Yeah,
away the
yeah.
fucking.
Right, right.
Tom wants to
Yeah.
swing
So
the
it turns
hammer. You
out,
know.
yeah, like Diorio didn't even hint that he was with him. He just said, "Oh, I'm gonna wait for shit to come out," and it came out, and
The
it's just like,
allegations have been made. Let's wait
it's
for the fucking
completely,
response and see what it is. You know,
mm, yeah, yeah, completely exonerated. There really was nothing, um, nothing really objectionable about it, and he managed to put it out there that he's got a pretty healthy fucking size hog.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
So he's only going to
Although
get laid
after the
more
fact, she's
now.
like, yeah, after the fact, obviously she's like, your dick's not that big, and the typical fucking bullshit. Like, okay, the messages say you thought he had a huge dick and you couldn't get enough of it. So,
I mean, it's kind of a thing that girls. I don't know. Is that some girls tend to want to like fucking say that shit even if they know it's not true.
right,
Like
right.
when they're into you, like,
Mm-hmm.
oh, you got a huge hog, whatever. It's like they're just pumping you up. They make you feel better.
Right, right.
Most people are just average. That's why
Yeah,
it's called
obviously
average.
I'm not seeing any of the film or the still pictures she probably put out, I assume, of
Oh God, no!
whatever, but
Please, I'll take my. I'm not gonna. I don't want to. I don't want to see any of
yeah,
that.
no interest, dude.
I don't want to see
Yeah,
Turkey Tom's dick. I don't want to see whatever her name is
right.
getting laid, getting banged, or
Yeah,
whatever, or with cum dripping off
right.
her fucking face or some nasty shit like that.
But yeah, but
I'm good.
apparently, beyond all that shit, apparently that bitch was trying to find out who the girl was con and trying to dox her and fuck her up. Going after,
Wow.
because I didn't know this, but uh, Turkey Tom and Brandon Buckingham together. Turkey Tom lives with Brandon Buckingham and his wife and all that. I think his wife and kids apparently. So yeah, they went after Buckingham and his family too. Like his wife, who has nothing to do with any of that shit, from what I understand, has nothing to do with his online shit.
Yeah.
Tried to go after just anybody that was even randomly associated with Turkey Tom. And whoever
Damn.
was associated with them. Yeah, so all the people Turkey Tom was associated with, and then all those associates, their families, anybody that even if they weren't online, they wanted to go after him, all of them.
Nice. Nice people. All these
It's
people are
fucking
so fucking
dude.
nice. You
Yeah,
know.
yeah. I'm telling you, man, you got to watch it because it's just fucking.
I said it's on my watch
Yeah, the
list.
whole thing is just fucking insane. No,
Yeah,
you
I'm gonna get
gotta.
to it.
I'm
I'm just
demanding.
working through the
I'm
fucking
demanding it.
backlog of regulation. It was already
Yeah.
on my
No, I
watch
am.
list. So
I'm.
you don't have to demand anything. That's what I'm saying. It doesn't need demanding. I was already gonna do
No, you
it.
don't understand, dude. You have to.
All right, I'll
Okay. All
fucking
right, I'll
triple
stop.
watch it. I guess I don't know.
Oh fuck.
God, what was
All right.
the fucking? It was.
But yeah, it's crazy.
We were playing this mini golf game on some fucking video game yesterday, and it has like a real simple interface where you have like a power bar and an arrow to aim your ball when you hit it. And we had to go up
Mm.
these like little crazy like high ramps, and I would put it to the highest power rating, and it wouldn't go high enough to go over the ramp. And they're all, no, you gotta
Oh
hit it
wow.
with full power. You gotta hit it with full power. I'm like, there's no fuller power than full. Like, I
Right.
am
Right.
already doing this.
Right.
This level is designed badly. It is not working correctly. Like, I can only do this so
Yeah.
much. Like, I can't make it go beyond 100%.
Yeah.
There's no 110% that I'm secretly avoiding here, guys. Because, once we beat one hole, they're waiting for you to finish up, so they can go to the next one, and it takes a while, and it's like, oh, God. And then there's like a countdown of a minute, and oh, my God, no, we can't wait any longer.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm trying to explain to
Damn.
you guys, every time I've done this, like, should I share my screen? Is that going to help you, like, understand?
Mm.
Like, I hit the ball with the
Yeah.
highest power, and it doesn't work.
Yeah. That's not enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's weird. Like, do you have to have like what better equipment or something?
No,
Like,
it
what
was
the
just
fuck?
badly designed game. It's a cheap game.
Oh, gotcha.
The level was bad. It's like a knockoff of like Second Life or something. And
Okay.
so there's mini games you can play to earn money. And one of them is mini
Mm.
golf, and they have a bunch of courses that are like pre-made, and then people make a bunch of other ones. And I think it was one that somebody made, and it was just really bad, like
Yeah,
just
they just
badly
never
made.
bothered to.
And
They didn't even bother playing it
and we were all
through.
having good fun. Like nobody was actually mad or upset. It was just all
Right.
joking
Yeah.
around.
That's still crazy though. Jesus,
But it was
like you
just
didn't
like,
even
look, dude,
play
I'm hitting it with
through.
100% power. It's not going up the ramp. I can't make it go any faster. Like, sorry guys. I don't mean to make you wait an extra 3 minutes
Yeah.
every round.
Mm.
I like that military quote you
Yeah.
posted, by the way. We're surrounded. That simplifies the problem. They're to the left of us. They're to the right of us. They're in front of us. They're behind us. They can't get away this time.
Dude.
That shit's
Oh fuck,
beautiful.
dude, that is. There's so many fucking just badasses from any war, mostly American, but not always. But Jesus Christ, dude,
Oh, yeah.
that fucking that kind of attitude, uh, probably a big part of what makes the military fucking great.
Oh, yeah. Gotta love the military. Oh, I did
Yeah.
watch the Sovereign Citizen video. When you put SOV Citizen, I thought initially it was Soviet.
Oh, sorry.
I would have watched it either way, but I was definitely surprised.
Yeah.
I
Dude.
don't know why.
Yeah, because he was totally calm, but he was just fucking wrecking the dude. It was fucking amazing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
He definitely handed that guy his own ass. But, like,
I
that
love
was
that
such a
quote.
wacky one. Just like,
Mm.
I'm immune because of this, that, and the other kind of bullshit. There was some weirdness going on there.
Right. I love the semi-literate gibberish quote. That was like my favorite. Just like, yeah, that's pretty accurate. It sounds like you're saying something, but it has no basis in reality. It
Yeah.
has no basis in any fucking court fucking rules or any laws or anything. But yeah, you keep going if you want, and you're gonna get. Dude, I was watching one of this kid that was like, I don't know, like maybe late teens, early 20s, and he just would not fucking stop, dude. It was with not Judge Simpson. It's the other black guy, the younger black guy, Jenkins, maybe. I forget his fucking
Don't
name.
know.
But dude, the dude would just not stop. And finally, he's like, "If you keep talking when I'm talking, I'm going to find you in contempt." And the dude kept going, kept interrupting him, kept doing that shit. And he's like 30 days, 30 days in jail. Report to the fucking Wayne County. So it was one of the ones in Detroit.
Wow, I hope
That's Wayne
interrupting
County.
the judge was worth it.
Yeah, and that's dude. It's so
Jimmy,
funny
like,
how
I
quickly.
understand that that's a necessity, but there's a part of me that's like, First Amendment, motherfucker. Like, how the fuck are you allowed to put this guy in jail, like, for talking?
Yeah.
Like, oh
Yeah.
no, he
Well,
talked
I mean, there
over
are
you,
the
convict
rules.
him, whatever. But
Yeah.
like,
Well, but yeah, if they're going to be that destructive for that long, yeah, you have to have something that's going to stop them.
yeah, oh yeah, that's what I'm
It
saying.
doesn't
I
generally
understand.
do it.
I understand the necessity of it. It's just like a
Yeah.
small part of me feels
Yeah.
like,
No, I
just
get
talk
it. I get
over
you.
him and then conclude the case, and he goes to prison. Like, I don't know that you need to
Yeah.
add any
Yeah.
other
Yeah,
crime
'cause you
to
could
it.
literally, yeah, you could literally just filibuster as a defendant and
Yeah.
just never get anything done.
Well, no, I mean the judge
So
and the
basically,
trial can just proceed despite what he's saying, like ignore him and continue on.
yeah,
Like
yeah,
I'm going to explain these charges to you, blah blah blah. Well, Your Honor, all right. Well, too bad. Now you get to figure it out yourself. Good luck, buddy. We're going to move on to the next stage.
yeah, and it's
'cause
fucking
you're interrupting,
crazy. Yeah, I love the switch. Whenever the consequences hit, this goes for traffic stops and shit too.
Oh yeah.
It's amazing how they fucking flip to, you know what I mean? Oh no, like people when they get arrested because they refuse to give their ID.
Oh yeah, I've been to court once
Yeah.
for a registration ticket. I was driving my parents' car, so I don't know why I've had to fucking deal with the registration on their car, since there's no legal way I could. So making me the responsible one on the ticket made no sense. Other than the fact that I was driving the car, it's like I see giving me a fine for driving a car that's not insured, but I can't make it insured. Like that's not physically possible.
Yeah, not within your capabilities.
Yeah, legally possible. I have no authority to do so. So I don't know, like, how am I supposed to do that?
Right.
But anyway, my parents gave the car to charity, so I went to court to say, hey, we took longer than we were supposed to. We had X amount of time, but we ended up giving the car to charity because we couldn't afford to get it registered, and we didn't really need it. So, here's the paperwork. If it's cool, would you just like dismiss the whole thing and whatnot? Even then, like, we'd really appreciate it. We're sorry. And it said very clearly on the ticket and everything like that there was a dress code. You wear long pants with like a belt, and you wear like a button-up t-shirt that's at the very least short sleeve, but you should probably wear a long-sleeved one. Which is what I did. I wore like a long-sleeve shirt, a pair of slacks, and a tie, and like dress shoes, so I was like, this is a formal occasion, serious business. I'm going to dress appropriately, like they ask. And I watched 3 people go up before me, walking up there looking all cocky and fucking attitude in their fucking shorts and their t-shirts, looking like they were, fucking bad, oh, fuck this place, I'll wear what I want, And I watched all 3 of them get fucking sent back and be like, all right, well, fuck off. Come back back and talk whenever you're properly dressed. You're not involved. You're not doing anything here today. And they're like, oh, no, but I have to get this done now. No, you don't. Because it's not going to fucking happen. You're not dressed appropriately. Get the fuck out of my court. And it's like fucking...
It's not that...
minor traffic infractions.
Yeah, it's not that strict here, but yeah, you better be wearing pants. You better be wearing like dress pants and at least a polo shirt.
Oh no, they could have gotten away with that. That would have been fine. That was within the dress code.
Okay.
I dressed a little extra because I was like, I'm asking for a favor, and it says this is the dress code. I'm gonna go a little above and beyond because I'm not a jackass.
Yeah. Oh, when I was going to get custody of my son, I absolutely was wearing my suit.
Yeah.
And a tie and everything.
Yeah, and then you see the other people in the court, and they're all like casually dressed, and the judge is like pissed at them, and you're like, dude, what did you fucking think was gonna happen, bro?
Dude.
Like,
yeah, dude. Even if you're appearing via Zoom, they get pissed.
Yeah.
They'll be like, stop smoking. You know, you're supposed to act like you're in court.
And moral level, I think that's bullshit. I think this whole concept that you're supposed to dress up like makes no sense. It has nothing to do whatsoever with your legal case at all, and should not have any bearing on it. You should be able to show up in shorts and a t-shirt and it be like no problem. But that's not the way it is. So you know, you deal with what it is, not with
you better play by the fucking rules. Yeah, you can object to it all you want.
It's like, okay, the police are arresting you on charges that aren't actually legal to arrest you on. Don't deck them in the face.
Yeah, don't
go and fight that in court because it's just not worth it. You know, it's not gonna.
Yeah.
It's not gonna pay out.
Yeah, that's the part
way you think it is.
Yeah. Did you watch the one that I put for the guy that got stopped that ended up getting his window smashed in, like with his wife and kids in the car?
Yeah, that is infuriating because like his wife and kid are in there, man. Like you can't. Don't put your family at risk like that. If you want to do that by yourself, that's fine.
Yeah, well, the wife was agreeing. The wife was with him, so fuck her too.
Shit.
But yeah, the kids. Yeah, definitely. The kids.
I don't
like,
care
why
if
are you going to traumatize your kids like that?
I don't even care if the wife agrees or not. You just don't do that to your wife. You don't.
Well, she's at least she's at least an adult.
True. Yeah. True.
Yeah, but she was actually she was totally in lockstep with her husband. But to traumatize your kids like that over like I assume that he thought they were just going to let him go or something. And see, I called their bluff. And I'm like, all right, they're not gonna continue bluffing, and they're not gonna let you just drive off.
Yeah.
So when they say they're gonna mash in your window if you don't get out of the fucking car or show your ID and all that shit.
Standpoint of pure fucking practicality, why run the risk of having to buy new fucking windows for your car?
Yeah, and have it impounded because again, they took him to jail and they.
Yeah. Yeah, the whole thing.
Even after all that, even with the wife being a fucking cunt, they're still like, hey, we can take you, we can give you and your kids a ride anywhere, where to a hotel or whatever, because he's going to be in jail, whatever.
And they were like, what's the nearest city that's out of this town? Blah blah blah, nonsense. Nonsense.
Yeah, but you can tell it was fucking with the kids big time. They just did not fucking care.
See, that's another one of those things where I think those people should be in an asylum. They shouldn't be allowed out in public.
Yeah.
It's like it's delusional and it's dangerous. You know what I mean? Like it's delusional belief, completely irrational, based on nothing to do with reality. And on top of that, it's extremely dangerous for anybody else that's around you. Like, what if you put yourself in a situation where the police have to shoot, or and it's not just your family, but then it's whatever is within the same range of the bullet as you are. It's like,
fuck, did I share the one where the black dude that got pulled over and sister a ride somewhere, and I think sister maybe and her kids, but at least his sister's with him, and she was berating her brother.
No, you didn't ever post that
was completely polite.
But I can absolutely see it in my head. Like it's beautiful.
Yeah, she was totally like, you want to do that when you're by yourself, that's fine, but you're not going to do this while I'm in the car. You're not going to do this shit while I'm in the car with you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? She was giving him fucking. Dude, it was fucking funny.
I would be like, you're gonna open the fucking door and let me out because I'm getting out of this fucking car right now. Like, I would ask the cops, I'm like, can I get out of the car and just be removed from this situation? Because I'll unlock the fucking door for you, and you can do whatever the fuck you need.
Dude.
Like, I'm done. I'm not gonna put myself in this sort of situation because he's a psycho.
Yeah. I think she was literally like, my house is there. I'm like, you're not fucking doing this shit. You're not fucking, you know what I mean? Yeah. Fuck. Damn it, I didn't share it. Damn it, that sucks.
Oh, too bad.
All right, but yeah, I posted the one I was talking about. I just posted it to the Discord there.
Nice.
The guy. It's so funny because he's like, "Your Honor, I was just trying to deal with this, so man to man. I'm like, oh, now it's man to man. Now that you have 30 days in jail hanging over your head, and then he never, dude. He had like a court. The next appearance that I saw from him was like over a year later. Um, and he still appeared, via Zoom or whatever. And then like he actually had there was a black chick was like trying to be his public defender or whatever. She actually
Oh,
advocated pretty fucking hard for him. But the judge was just like, no, he's had all this time to do it. He did this. He never bothered to come down. He never showed up to do his time. None of that. And it's been over a year. So no, I'm not going to
grant
reconsider.
him this or reconsider that or
Yeah,
any of that kind of shit.
yeah. She's like, well, can we have a hearing about the contempt? And he's like, that ship sailed. That needed to be done
Yeah.
like 10 months ago or whatever. But you know what I mean? Like there's a
Yeah,
limit.
it's like we've already passed the point where there's any way you're getting out of this.
Yeah,
Please
yeah.
stop
And I was
asking.
reading. Yeah, which yeah, I understand. Like you didn't even try to fucking do anything with it in the meantime. So fuck him, dude. He was
Yeah,
just trying to
100%.
ignore it. Yeah, because I even put a comment. I'm like, this is why I taught my son about personal responsibility and accountability.
Yeah, that is the one thing I
You know what
do
I mean?
appreciate that my parents did absolutely instill on me is that, like,
Yeah, you fuck up, you're gonna pay the consequences.
yeah,
So yeah, I
there is
assume.
consequences for your
Yeah,
actions, and not only are you better off not fighting against that, you're better off just, like, dealing with it as soon as possible in the best, like,
yeah, yeah, yeah. And this dude, I mean, he seemed like a pretty smart kid. Pretty, articulate and all that. But he was probably raised by a single mom that didn't bother
never
to do
punished
any of
him.
that shit. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. So yeah, apparently I was reading there was a comment in there, and obviously I can't verify if it's actually accurate, but it was basically saying, I assume someone local that might know about it was like, yeah, no, he lost his apartment, lost his job, lost his apartment, had to move back in with his mom. Couldn't stay at his mom's because they were constantly trying to get him. The cops were showing up to fucking make him serve his 30 days or whatever. So now he's just on the run from all this shit. He's filed a shitload of. Oh, that was the other thing. He filed something in federal court like against the judge.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and then like he was like, you're trying to serve this time. I'm like, why would you say that? Are you fucking stupid? Why would you say that in court? That you're basically being retaliatory or whatever.
Yeah,
That there's
psychotic.
no basis for it. Yeah, he's a fucking like. Again, it's weird because he's somewhat articulate, but then he's a fucking idiot at the same
Yep.
time.
That's why I think these people should be
Yeah,
locked
it's
up for their own safety. I don't think they should
yeah,
be. I think they should be in asylums until they can accept reality.
yeah,
Like
yeah,
this, it's literally
mm,
like psychosis.
yeah,
Like you believe
yeah. The
your
bitch.
social security number entitles you to $1 million, and that you're above the law
Right.
because you're not doing commerce. Like that doesn't make
Yeah,
any fucking sense.
yeah.
Not like a 3-year-old would hear that and be like, I don't think that guy's very smart. Like
Yeah, I forget the lady's name because there was one that seems to be the root cause of a lot that the guy mentioned in those clips that I shared from the other case.
yeah,
I forget her name, but yeah, apparently she's the dumb cunt that come up with all this nonsense that everybody uh, is kind of like adopting as their own. They're like, oh, so is this common law or admiralty? Because it's got to be one of the two.
oh yeah, they came up with some weird
Dude.
shit.
Yeah, that one's yeah, that one almost always gets mentioned for the jurisdiction shit. Like, yeah,
Yeah,
it's
you don't have
statutory. Shut the
jurisdiction,
fuck
though,
up.
Your Honor. You're not here, like, legally here. Like, what do you mean, you
Yeah,
psycho fuck?
right. It's like, yeah, no, it's the U.S. Constitution and the state of Michigan Constitution, or whatever. Yeah, it's like it's all in there. Yeah, maritime. We're not on a fucking ship. We're not in the fucking ocean. You fucking idiot.
Yeah, I'm traveling. I'm not driving.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's so fucking ridiculous. It's like, nope. Yeah, yeah. No, you can do that all you want as long as you don't do so on the public roads. You can drive around your property all you want. That's
Yeah,
fine.
yeah. Like you have your like 12-year-old kid driving trucks around and stuff on your property. It's totally legal.
Yeah, yeah. You can do that. But the minute you set foot, set tire on fucking public roads, that's it. But yeah, it's just fucking bizarre. 'Cause that's at this point, all the judges are like, this has never worked because it's nonsense. There's no laws on the books that the shit you're talking about applies to. It's a bunch
Yeah.
of made up fucking nonsense. Yeah. So yeah, that's another one I'd suggest you watch. Oh fuck. He goes on for it's so long, dude. Like it's over an hour just between like I think there's like 3 total appearances or whatever.
Damn.
But yeah, and that's the other thing is even when the chick was trying to advocate for him to see if he could get the because the last thing was she's like, can you make it a monetary instead of the prison time or the jail time? And he's just like, no, not going to consider any of this.
Yeah, no, he has to go to his jail time.
Yeah, like I said, he has
wasn't
not
supposed to do. He fucking knew the penalty. He chose to disregard all of it in favor of
and
the
again, he
scalp
carried on. He carried on for a very long time with his nonsense before the judge hit him with the contempt. And then he just ruining his life,
to a
just
certain extent,
avoiding.
the judge was like wanting to extract some suffering for the amount of time he wasted of the court.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised, but it still wasn't. The dude could have just shut the fuck up and just waited his turn to speak. You know what I mean? Like he's wanting to hear one point and wanting to refute it, and just can't wait for the judge to stop talking. Because they'll always give
that
you
sounds like Somali and fucking Vitali, honestly, a little bit.
Right.
Where it's like, imagine if they just shut their fucking mouth after they got arrested and said, like, I'm really sorry, I did the wrong thing.
Yeah.
Can you imagine? Like, they probably wouldn't be facing any. They probably wouldn't have been facing any charges at all.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, Somali especially, because he just kept doing more and more shit when they let him back out. Like deliberately doing antagonistic shit. Yeah. I wonder I haven't heard anything from that case in a while.
They're not meeting again, Coach. So the last time it was in December, and I think they have until March or something now.
Yeah. So nothing
Bow
really
or
gonna
whatever,
happen.
the chick that's gonna press charges for the deepfake. She said she didn't want to go to court, so she went to another country and then like fucking had her lawyer send in a request for delay, and they were like, "Oh sure, come back in March." So it was basically it was it's almost like they were like, yeah, we don't mind wasting more of Somali's time. We're all for that.
But I just want to make sure that dude fucking gets his whenever the fuck it happens.
Oh yeah.
I assume he's still free or whatever, right?
I mean, define free, right? You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, Yeah. Get back. Leave it, Luke. Oh, sorry. I was doing some stuff. Some IRL stuff.
Oh no.
Oh man. But yeah, so that one was pretty good. That kid was just obnoxious, man, and for no reason. I can't even remember what the original ticket was for. Yeah, I'm sure it's in there.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, it's crazy how long he carried on, dude. Yeah. Oh, that was the other thing. So yeah, in the other appearances, he was still spouting like the sovereign citizen bullshit. So like, yeah, he's gonna do that, and you want to consider the contempt thing, like because she's like, yo, no, he's no, now he realized, and the judge was like, it doesn't sound like he does, and I gotta agree with him. He obviously hasn't learned anything. He obviously doesn't have any kind of contrition because he's still trying to fucking spout the sovereign citizen fucking nonsense.
Yeah.
Like, why would you bother reconsidering? Just stop. Leave it. Pain in the butt. It's a pain in the butt. Weirdo. God damn it. Yeah. I don't know what my dog got into. My grandpuppy. But he's having concerning bowel movements again.
Oh no.
Yeah. Well, when you see blood, like actual fucking blood, you're like, oh god.
Oh, okay, that's actually concerning. Okay, fair enough.
Yeah. Yeah. Right. Although he seems fine behavior-wise, at least. So until that changes, it's kind of the same shit that's happened a couple times with him. Every so often, I don't know what the fuck he's a dog. He manages to get a hold of something that he eats that he shouldn't, or whatever the fuck happens. And then you got like 4 or 5 days of him getting a little bit of blood. Yeah. But like I said, as long as he's his normal, annoyingly energetic self, at this point, I don't get quite as concerned.
Yeah. Well, unfortunately, we won't know anything
it's still part
until
of it.
March.
Yeah, for the Somali thing. But yeah, I think if Luke hadn't gotten sick like he did.
Deported. We know that.
Oh, right. Yeah, back to Russia, not back here. That's good.
Well, he's not an American citizen, so why would they send him here?
Yeah. So that was a nice touch.
That was a good little fuck you at the end of their sentence. He looked fucking haunted when he left, though.
Yeah.
Like, his fucking eyes were dead. Oh,
yeah,
that was
Philippine
so
prison must be a pretty rough place.
Yeah, he was smaller physically, leering, and looked fucking haunted. And you know what I hope? I hope they fucking recruit him and make him go fight in the Ukraine. You know what?
Right. Yeah, send him to the front lines.
Well, that's why he didn't want to go back. He wanted to stay in the U.S. as a fucking, so he could avoid getting pushed into military service. And I'm hoping that they go, Vitaly, we got this camera for you. You're going to go to the Ukraine. You're going to do your act with a rifle. Kinda. It's going to be great,
Yeah. Go ahead. See if you can find any Ukrainian pedos to throw flashbangs at.
Man.
Yeah. Or I don't know. Do you remember that when he went over to the Philippines, where he was like busting pedos? I think it was staged. Probably there's a good chance it was staged.
So like 90% of those pedo busting things were staged. Yeah, like there's a couple here and there where they actually managed to get some interaction with the police, but like I sincerely doubt anybody's going to do time based off of any of the stuff they did in any of those things anyway. I think they're just
Alex
smarter and they're going to avoid charges in the future.
Yeah, I think Alex Rosen is the only one. Alex Rosen seems to be the only one that actually gets them busted in prison time and shit.
Oh, there's one that actually got prison time? That's impressive.
Alex Rosen has busted a bunch, dude.
Then he must work with lawyers or something, like intelligent.
Yeah, well, he works with
people, like, what they do is entrapment, and it's like,
you're
gonna
lose
the case in court.
Yeah, no, he's had dozens already now. He actually gotten arrested and convicted.
Damn.
Luke, shut up. Hey,
I'll tell you
don't
what I
speak.
wouldn't want to
Shut
do.
up.
I wouldn't want to be the one to go and confront those
Don't
people
speak.
without a fucking
Yeah,
bodyguard of some
yeah,
kind, because
right. Yeah, I'm sure. Well, he definitely has like at least filming. He does it. He does a good job of like, and it's the same thing as like an interrogation. I'm your buddy. No, I'm just, I'm wondering how, what's going through your head. Yeah, no, I get it. Like he does that shit, which it always amazes me when that works on people.
yeah,
And probably a little better for him because he's not the cops. I guess is probably why it works.
yeah.
You know what I mean? He's like, no, I just want to talk to you about it. You know. And then obviously at the end, the cops end up swooping in and arresting him and shit. But yeah, no, he's gotten,
God,
yeah, yeah, he's that. Well, he's the one that originally
I
did the
can't imagine
EDP
being that
one.
stupid. But I guess if you're already like trying to chat up teenagers on the fucking internet, then you're obviously
Yeah,
not the
there's
smartest
something wrong with
person.
you.
So
But yeah, Alex Rosen is the P one originally. You remember
nah.
the EDP 445 guy, the fat black guy, the
Oh,
cupcake,
that guy.
the
That
one
guy.
who's
Okay,
like,
yeah, yeah. I know who you're talking about. I know who you're talking
yeah,
about.
the one like I was just here to get a cupcake or whatever. Yeah, that because he got a bunch of shit for that one because he didn't do any of that shit. So he kind of reflected and like, all right, I'm going to make sure I'm getting people arrested from now on. So he actually
So
did, you know what I mean?
too
So
bad he
it's kind
can't
of a
revisit
nice
the
little,
EDP thing and get that guy busted now,
right,
because that'd be funny.
yeah,
That guy belongs in a
right,
prison
right.
cell.
Well, if he did it once, there's a good chance since he didn't get caught that he would try again. So somebody might bust him. Probably not Rosen, but
I
somebody.
mean, I'm just imagining the epicness of it, though.
Right,
The
right.
fucking the one that got
It would
away.
be, yeah, yeah. If he did actually manage to bust him for real, that would be fantastic. That would be epic, indeed. Just see him coming out like, yeah, weren't we here? We've been here before, EDP. That would be
God
great.
damn. Yeah. See, to me, it's like
Mhm.
it's so ingrained in me that if you're for any reason whatsoever dealing with police and you didn't call them, you don't talk
Right.
to them without an attorney.
Yeah. Yeah.
Doesn't matter what's going on. If they have
Mhm.
whatever their questions are, whatever it's related
Mhm.
to, unless you provide me with an
Mhm.
attorney and arrest me, we're not having any conversations. Like,
Yeah. Yeah. Especially if they're wanting to bring you, like, wanting down to the jail or not jail, to the fucking, the police office or whatever.
oh
Yeah. You're
yeah,
like, okay, so
any
yeah.
situation. They
Yeah.
show up at your door and they want to talk at your house, and they're like, "Oh, we're not here to arrest you. We just want to clear some things up, and we'll be on our way. We just need to ask you a couple questions."
Mhm.
Oh, okay, get an attorney.
Right. Right.
Provide me with an attorney, or I'm
Yeah. Like,
exercising my
look, I
right
know
to
I didn't
remain
do
silent.
anything. Yeah, I'd be
So
like,
I'm
I know
not
I
going to
didn't
be
do anything worth being
participating in your
arrested
fucking
for.
investigation. Thank you.
Yeah. So I'm not going to speak to you and fucking somehow say some wrong shit that just sounds wrong
Well, and you
that
don't
gets me
even
in
have,
trouble.
you
So
won't
fuck
even
you.
get in trouble, depending on who it is, you won't even get in trouble for the original offense. There'll be a whole new offense because you were wrong about something. Like, that's
Right,
what they were trying
right.
to pull on Trump. Like, oh, you answered this incorrectly, so that's a felony, against the FBI, blah, blah, blah. Bullshit, nonsense stuff. But I don't know, man. I just would never talk to the cops directly
Yeah,
without an attorney.
yeah, yeah. Not a good idea at all.
Yep.
Dude, there was one guy that he watched Alex Rosen's he followed the channel and still managed to get busted by him.
Ow, dude. Just
He
fucking
was a
ow.
fan, dude. Dude. Oh fuck, I
Oh,
gotta
I
find
saw
that
this
one because he
video.
was
My friend,
dropping.
my other friend showed that to me, actually.
It's the one where he's
Yeah,
dropping names like Andy
fucking,
Worski and fucking Ethan Ralph and shit.
yeah.
Like he's dropping. Yeah, yeah, yeah. All right, yeah, you got it.
No, I have a friend from VRChat who's like a younger guy, and he was like laughing his ass off about this guy who got fucking busted or something and introduced me to that person, like as a videos and whatever, and that they got caught like after they were a fan. But he was introducing me to the Alex Rosen. He showed me a couple of the videos because I'm very skeptical
Oh,
about
okay. Right,
Predator.
right.
Like, we're busting predators. It's like, nah, bullshit. I don't usually believe it. And I think this was before EDP or something, so I was just like, fuck it, he's probably a fake anyway. They're all fucking fakes.
Hmm. Yeah,
And
no, he
even
seems to be the
Alex
one
Rosen,
that.
if you came to me 6 months from now and said, oh yeah, he got fucking busted for child porn, I'd be like, yep, there you
Yeah,
go.
it
Fucking
wouldn't be that
YouTubers.
surprising. Uh, damn. See, this is from a year ago. Let's see. We have arrests in 46 different states, 40 convictions. That was as of a year ago. Although that's his numbers, but yeah, he's definitely at least gotten people arrested and convicted. So at least, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Nice little redemption arc. You know what I
I,
mean? At
I
least,
appreciate
because he could
that
have
he's
just
done
said
good
"fuck
work.
you"
I
after
appreciate
the.
that he's done good work. I do.
Yeah, right.
Less pedophiles on the street is better.
Yeah, it's definitely a positive.
Yeah, certainly not complaining
Mm.
about that.
So yeah, because again, he could have easily just like disappeared or kept doing bullshit he was doing and not getting anybody arrested. So I appreciate that he at least did, you know what I mean? Figured out how to do it to actually get people arrested and convicted.
Oh, do you remember, what is it, Patty Mayo? The
Yeah. Oh
guy
yeah,
who
yeah,
was like
yeah.
a fake bail
The
bondsman?
yeah, yeah, yeah. Turned out he's fake.
Oh, yeah. I don't
Oh
know why
man.
I didn't realize he was fake earlier, but yeah, he was super fake.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I've gotten caught like that before too. I hear you, dude. It happens. Yeah. Dude, the one I saw of his that I was like, wait a minute, because you're the one that had told me about him. Yeah, it was the one where the guy had like a fake leg and they're like fighting, like him and his girlfriend, and he's like trying to hit him with his leg, like the leg came off and he's trying to fuck. I'm like, this is ridiculous. Like, there's no way this is fucking real.
Oh,
But it
damn.
took something that extreme for me to realize it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Hmm. Yeah, or I got busted by that AI channel talking about the um
Oh,
God
yeah.
damn
I remember that. That shit was funny.
it.
That was
Yeah,
funny
yeah.
just because,
So
like, it was so weird.
right. Yeah, no, I remember getting through the I got fooled by the one story of the one dude that was traveling all over the place and killing people, and some dude was trying to track him down. It wasn't even that one. It was there was one about a girl that was like, nope, I noticed, like all these people show up at these times. If they deviate by whatever percent, then something's going to happen. And this one, they took more, this 20% more steps than usual, and they showed up this much later. So, and then nailing exactly what was going to happen within like a 5 minute fucking period. I'm like, all right, yeah, okay, all right, you got me. But actually, no, I think even then it was saying something. And then I was like, fuck, that's right. Yeah, that story with the girl was, because the first story was like kind of
It's
believable.
presented in a really believable fashion. And the
Yeah,
story is
yeah,
a slow build. So you're kind of like the
yeah,
lobster in the water going in. You know, it's tough
right,
to.
right. But no, but as soon as you mentioned that, I was like, fuck, you're right. God damn it.
Yeah, I'll
Because I
wait.
thought
It
of
started
the
cluing me in
girl.
when some of this stuff started going on. And I'm like nobody's that fucking.
Mhm,
But that doesn't make sense. That's not really how science works or
mhm.
probabilities. Like somebody making the wrong step or leaving
Yeah,
early is not gonna lead to somebody else
right.
dying. That's not really true.
Yeah. Well, and to be so hyper accurate was the really
Yeah.
suspicious shit too. Yep, there's going to be a fire in this house between this 10-minute period. And I'm like, okay, all right,
The only way to be that accurate is if you're lighting the fire.
right, right. Yeah, you'd have to actually be committing the crime.
You're like, yeah, there's gonna be a fire in that house in like 10 minutes. Just give me a second, a bic. You know, it's like I'll be right back.
Right, right. Like, what? Where were you? I was sleeping. I didn't crawl out of the window and start that fire to be right.
Yeah. Goddamn.
Oh man.
But you know, it's like it's super easy. Like, I mean, think about like how many people get fooled with the left wing nonsense. You know, it's like
Right.
insane like
Mm.
levels of just like it's.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is. Is it like
Mhm.
it's like ignorance with like a desire to do good, but like not for the sake of doing good? Like, because to me, it seems really
Yeah.
immoral.
Right.
Because like
Yeah, it's the virtue signaling shit.
because like
Yeah.
you know, like the concept of helping other countries where we're always just like giving away money and shit. I don't think that's the way to help a country.
Right.
Like, I understand giving food to
Or at
like
least not strict.
stop the initial starvation, but like after that, you need to like educate the people on how to farm and do things like so that they don't starve in the future. Because they
Yeah.
need to be able to do
Yeah.
it for themselves. You can't just give them
Yeah.
food every year.
Yeah. You
Like,
set
that's
them
not
up to
a
be
solution.
successful on their own. Yeah.
You know, and it's like I don't think we should
Yeah.
be taking millions of people that are the perfect age to build communities and cities in their own countries here. I don't think we should be taking those people here. I think if anything, we should be requiring those people to stay in their country
Right.
and be
Yeah.
like, no, you have to rebuild your country. Like, your country is not working correctly. You need to go and fix it. Like, that's your job. You know what I mean? Like, it's like if we took over
Yeah.
Venezuela after like Maduro was gone and decided to just take all the like 20-year-old guys.
Yeah. A little weird.
Yeah, it's like it's not helping them at all.
Yeah, and it's one thing for the people that are coming here and like, bust their ass or whatever, but that's not really what's happening anymore.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah, now it's people that hate this country and they want, you know, they want they want it to be Muslim run at some point as soon as
Yeah.
possible. Yeah, look at Dearborn, like in Michigan, like everybody attention, you know, where it's essentially is a fucking Muslim city now. To the
Yeah.
point the mayor is saying, "You are not welcome here, lifelong Dearborn resident, and we're going to throw a parade when you leave."
See, that's where I think that they should be like, oh, you represent these foreign invaders. I guess we're gonna have to take care of you and put somebody else as there in your
Yeah.
position. And I think they should do that at the end of a rifle.
Mm. Yeah. Yeah. I could not believe that happened. It's crazy. Say that at a city council meeting, dude. That's being recorded. Just
Huh.
being that comfortable. Yeah, and that guy is like, I don't know. I don't know if he realizes that just speaking calmly does not prevent you from sounding crazy. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, he's not ranting and raving, but the shit he's saying is fucking insane. Yeah, but in his mind, I'm not yelling, so I can say whatever the fuck I want, I guess, and it's okay.
Yes, absolutely. Say whatever you want. Start with the N word and go from there.
Mm-hmm. Right. Yeah, see how that works out.
We will
So yeah,
never be back. This is the last show.
yeah.
I don't know if we'd even be paying if they pay enough attention to us to even care at that point. Honestly, I don't think like we would get banned. I think no one would know. No one would report it.
Yeah, it is the one nice thing about not having an audience.
You actually have the freedom to say what you want. Yeah.
Yeah, nobody's gonna give a shit.
Oh, people might care. There's no one's not going to go anywhere. You know, it's
Right.
not going to matter.
Yeah, way more people would have to care. Yeah, we'd have to have like I don't know, a couple 100,000 subscribers or something at least before anybody would give a shit.
Yep. Tis true, tis true. You were not wrong at that.
Indeed. But yeah, I mean, like I said, the city of Dearborn. I don't know why that's not talked.
It
I
should
mean,
be a topic of conversation in like every major news channel right now.
Right.
Like there's a country that's under like almost an Islamic caliphate, or a city in our own country that's being ruled by fucking savage cretins. You know, it's like I don't.
Yeah.
Like they rule like it's the fucking 16th century still. It's crazy. It's disgusting.
Yeah.
Oh, women have to wear bags because you can't fucking control ourselves and not rape people if they're wearing a fucking pair of jeans and a t-shirt.
Yeah. Oh man. Oh shit. It reminds me of the Iran shit with I don't know what it is with iDubbbz and his wife, but seems like anything they talk about seems to blow up in their faces, man. When they were making fun of the guy from 90 Days from Iran. Did you see any of that?
No, but I have heard there's some stirrings in Iran now about them wanting us to get rid of their dictators.
All right. Well, yeah, no, basically, like, they were watching, and they were making fun of this guy from Iran because he was talking about, like, how fucked up it is over there and authoritarian and all that. And they're, like, laughing at him, saying, like,
the dancing guy. Okay, yeah. I thought you were talking. I kind of got a little confused. I thought you were referring to the. Recently, there's been a lot of talk of like, you know, is Iran going to be like next on the list of things that the U.S. is taking down?
Yeah. Well, no, the guy that they were making fun of, whatever the show happened years ago. They're watching reruns, obviously, of it.
Oh yeah, well, he came back and destroyed them. I think I saw that episode.
Yeah. He went on to because it's funny because again, like a week or two after that all happened, that's when all the fucking protesting went on in Iran, and they killed like 30,000 people. Like the government killed like 30,000 people.
Oh yeah, and they were like fucking checking hospitals and shit to anybody with injuries
like,
was considered to be a protester, and you know they put you down.
Yeah.
Kill you right there in the
people that were just not going. They're like, yeah, you go to, like, if you fucking sprained your ankle or something, even if you were nowhere near the protest, they're like, well, you must have been protesting. You're dead.
Yeah, nobody's going to the hospitals because it was dangerous.
Yeah, because they're like, oh, you must have gotten hurt in the protest, so you're dead. Yeah, it's some evil shit.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, it sounds like the Iranians wouldn't mind. It's probably a little tougher one to pull off than it was in Venezuela.
Well, I love the way they did it in Venezuela, though. They slapped China in the face at the same time.
Yeah. Something tells me they're going to keep the petrodollar and not switch over to the fucking Chinese money.
Mm-hmm. But China had installed all the defensive measures that were used. So not only did, like, the defensive measures do absolutely nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Not one of our soldiers was even injured, much less killed.
Yeah.
But
2 hours in and out, dude.
There was a Chinese representative that had come in for the day to do some sort of sales pitch or something about whatever.
No. That's fantastic.
Oh yeah. So they ended up looking doubly fucking retarded.
I assume China was just like, yeah, none of this is ever going to happen. Just charge them a shitload of money for it.
Well, so many of the presidents have been bought. Like Obama was bought by China, you know? It's like...
Yeah, Biden as well, yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. That was another thing that should have been a huge deal when Biden dipped into the oil reserve just to drop the prices right before the election, the midterm elections, I think. But then took and sold $1 billion of it to China. Like, how was that not causing outrage? All of that, really, but it's specifically, especially selling it to
But what
China.
blows my
Like you're
mind
dipping in.
is how fucking retarded happy people are with China now all of a sudden. Like, there's people who are
Right,
like,
right,
China's amazing. And I'm like, China's a fucking hellhole. Like, if you
right.
actually looked at
Yeah,
anything that's actually there, like, they
yeah,
have people who are living in,
yeah.
like tiny little hovels and shit. And you're like talking about how
Yeah.
amazing it is. Like, what do you mean?
Mm. Yeah, yeah. No, they like I said, Pokimane did it. Hassan obviously did it. Yeah, I have to imagine because Hassan was really pissed that his streams didn't do better when he was in China. Yeah. You just can't convince me he's not being paid by them. Like,
No,
there's
he
no
is
other fucking
absolutely getting paid
reason.
by China. There's no question on that one.
Yeah,
I don't know.
yeah,
I don't know why anybody would
yeah,
even question that. That's
yeah.
yeah, no.
Well, yeah, the same reason they question anything else that makes perfect sense. I
Uh,
suppose they don't want to. They just don't want to believe it.
just
So
completely
yeah, it's fucking
nonsense.
ugh,
Well, they've been
really
doing that for a while, where they
disgusting.
have like YouTubers go over and like pretend that China's this amazing, wonderful place. They're just only allowed to film in the places that look beautiful. You know what I mean? They're not allowed to film in the like
Yeah,
90% of
right.
99% of the country where it's a communist hellhole. It's
Yeah,
so fucking terrible.
right,
Like,
right.
they steal organs from their political prisoners.
Yeah, that is so. God damn it. I wish I was shocked by shit. I remember when I used to be shocked by something like that. You know what I mean? Like, I miss those days when any of the fucked up shit that happens actually shocks me. Like, shit has gotten so bad that I'm just like, yeah, of course. Everything's fucking horrible.
Yep. The other thing that gets me is the number of people that think communism is good. This is why I think they need to eliminate all the uh, uh, teachers we have right now and replace them. Because I think
Right,
we're getting a
right.
lot of
Activist teachers.
yeah, teachers who are teaching things that aren't true.
Yeah,
It's like,
yeah.
communism is not good for anybody. It has killed, literally millions of
Mm,
people over the course of history.
yeah. Yeah. I'm
Things
sure
like
it's
this, which is
billions.
like, these aren't like
I'm sure
debates,
it's
these are
billions at this
facts.
point.
It's like, and that's the
Right,
problem, is
right.
like, this isn't a case of like, well, your opinion. No, no. Factually speaking, this is what's
Yeah,
going on. Like, this is what happened. This
yeah.
is how it works.
Yeah. It's like, yeah, Russia made it work for a pretty decent amount of time. It's going to collapse. And, that obviously collapsed. And it collapses everywhere
Well,
because
and if
it's
you ask Russia, like, even like the Russians now will say like that's absolutely never worked. You know what I mean? Like, they hate it.
yeah,
Most of them hate it.
yeah.
You're always going to be able to
Mm,
find like a few fucking retards who are like, yeah, it's amazing, but like,
mm.
no, it's pretty universally hated by
Yeah.
most rational people.
Mm. Yeah. Yeah. No, I love that. Well, that wasn't none of the ones that fail are real. It's not real causing
That's
would
my
work.
favorite one. It's like, how many times do you do something before you just accept that it doesn't work?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
communism has failed like every time it's been tried, it's failed utterly and
Yeah.
miserably.
Yeah. Literally every time. Yeah.
So why is it like a case of like, well,
Yeah. I get that it sounds nice, but
well,
it
that's the
just
thing,
does
is it
not
doesn't
work in
even
reality.
sound nice if you're not like 3 years old. You know what I mean?
Right. Right.
Like, everyone gets the
Yeah.
same amount of money. Why? They don't all do the same amount of work.
Right.
That's.
Yeah. No, I can say
If I was earning
I
five
think I
hundred
mentioned
thousand
it.
dollars a year to do the job I do part time, that would be fucking insane.
Yeah.
It would be an insult to everybody that fucking works. You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
why should they, have to work so that I can make all that money off of what they should, It's just insane.
Indeed. Yeah. No, I think I've told the story. I was like when I was like maybe a sophomore in high school. But then I actually thought about it, thought it through, and realized the problems without having any examples. I'm just like, oh yeah, no, of course that's not going to work. Yeah. So that's why I'm like, how do you people like long term not realize this shit? I was a dumbass kid, like 14 years old, and I figured it out without
Yeah.
any outside fucking information, you know?
Oh, man.
Yeah. That's the other thing about like, Hassan being a communist and then a Muslim, but nothing he does in his life is remotely communist. Like he buys the shit.
Say, and I do want to make this clear though. There is a very narrow window under which communism can work. And it's on a very small scale, like when you're talking like 10 or 15 people.
You mean like an actual commune?
Like an actual commune. And that's where I think a lot of people get their delusional thinking that like communism is good. Is because it can work in a small commune of people. Usually it doesn't. It's very rare that it does. But on some occasions it can work when you get the right group of people together and they actually all do work together.
Yeah.
But
it takes a lot of altruism.
Once you go beyond like, a small 10 to 15 person community, it just it falls apart so much faster.
Yeah, it breaks down. Yeah. So the fact you think anyone thinks it works on a national scale is fucking insane.
Yeah. Yeah, because it's because you can't measure the work fairly to the pay. Like you can't just pay everybody the same amount of money when they're not all doing the same amount of work, because then people aren't going to do the things that they need to get done that take more work, because why would they?
Right. But yeah, that's what kind of irks me about Hassan. The fact that he's supposed to be a Muslim, got tattoos, does all this shit. He's supposed to be a communist, but he buys the most capitalist excess.
Well, he's completely
bullshit.
Dishonest. He doesn't believe in communism at all.
Yeah. That's what fucking I don't understand why nobody sees that. Or not nobody.
He's just short-sighted. He doesn't give a shit as long as he makes his money. He didn't care about anything else.
Yeah.
He's a sociopath. That's why he tortures his dog with a fucking shock collar. And don't get me wrong, the collar isn't the problem. It's that he's forcing his fucking dog to sit in the same place for hours on end by using the shock collar. The collar is perfectly fine as a way to train dogs. There's nothing wrong with those. Shouldn't be your first option,
but using it like that,
it's not. It's shocking them, yes, but not like in a electric shock way. More as it startles them.
Yeah.
It startles them, and they do not like that. So they
that's the thing. Yeah, people don't understand that. Yeah, pain is different for a dog, or what would be painful to us is necessarily.
Yeah, they don't have the same amount of like neurons and pain receptors in their skin as we do. Like their skin is literally thicker, and literally it takes more to hurt them than it would to hurt us. Like they're more resistant to pain because they're predators. They're gonna have stuff that fights back when they try to eat it.
Yeah, so if they're getting like super painful anytime they get any kind of fucking hit, it would not be good for them.
Yeah. So the shock collar basically is just a thing that startles them and then it makes them uncomfortable and they don't like it. But it's not hurting them. Although I do think that really genuinely it should not be your first option. You should.
Right.
You're trying to train a dog, you should be training it in a lot of other ways that are a lot more conducive to like.
Yeah, and for Hassan, he just can't be bothered to put in the little bit of work. Because again, he's paying others to train the fucking. He just can't be bothered to reinforce the training. you know,
Oh yeah.
other than the shock thing, obviously. But yeah, if he just paid attention to his dog and actually interacted with it like you would normally interact with your fucking dog, you could probably keep him alive easily. Well, he shouldn't be doing the fucking, having any dog. I don't care how idle a dog is. The most laziest dog shouldn't be forced to sit for fucking several hours at a time in one spot.
Yeah, that's the part that always
Fucked
really
up.
bothers me is that he was keeping that dog there for hours. The collar part is such
That's
a
a young
like
dog.
not anything to do
Yeah.
with my objection at all. It's like
Yeah. 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 And I'm glad that some people finally started pointing that out because I was getting really, I didn't know that's what was going on. I don't watch Hassan. I had no idea he makes that dog just sit there for fucking hours at a time. And then when someone mentioned it, I'm like, why are you not talking about that? People like Diorio had finally mentioned it at that point or whatever after the shocking incident. So some people did, but even now, it's still more focused on the shock thing than the fact that that he basically just treats her like a prop,
yeah.
in the background of his fucking show. That's the fucking cruelest part. That's far more cruel than any
Oh yeah.
momentary shock is going to be.
100%.
Even if the shock was painful, it's still more fucked up to force them to stay in one place like that.
Yeah, 100%. It's so weird.
Yeah.
I don't understand why everybody taught it that way. But then again, it's there's like a Hassan
Mm.
fucking what do you call it? Like obsession that a lot of people have where they have to
Right.
drag him
Yeah.
down no matter
Yeah,
what,
they
even
did that.
if they're making their own arguments look dumber because they're making shit up sometimes. It's like they have to get him.
Right.
It's like, no, he's already done enough
Yeah.
bad things. He doesn't need
Right.
fake
Yeah,
shit.
look at like the Mr. Beast shit. There was some shit to criticize there. People went fucking crazy with all kinds of fucking dumbass shit that was not true. That brought up because I hadn't seen Iorio that fucking furious since the Rosanna Pansino thing. When you remember Mr. Beast, there was the dog pack guy, the fucking dog pack guy, and Rosanna Pansino was like pissed off because she thought she finished second in the hide and seek challenge for Mr. Beast, and then when it came out, it made her like fifth or sixth or something. But like that was enough
I
for her to
don't
want
know
to
if
just
she's a very
yeah.
believable reporter.
Yeah, no doubt. But yeah, like that was enough for her to want to completely ruin Miss. So she put out a bunch of bullshit that wasn't true, that was easily fucking debunked. And even
Yeah.
when Diorio pointed it out, because there was like a group. Do you remember this? Any of this or no?
I remember all of it, yeah.
Yeah. So basically, yeah, she put this out like, see, this was a work chat with all this fucking gross NSFW stuff. And then yeah, it's easily proven that yeah, no, later on switched over to that, and there wasn't any NSFW stuff after that. And then that particular app, you could not
Well,
scroll
and
back to
even
before you
if there
joined.
was a bunch of gross NSFW stuff, they're adults.
Mhm.
Like, who cares?
Yeah,
They're fucking
it was weird
adults.
all,
To me,
but
like, it's
yeah,
like,
like
yeah,
know,
if Mr. Beast and his
yeah.
friends want to tell dirty jokes to each other in a private fucking chat, then they can, and I don't see anything wrong with it. And I don't really care. It's not my business.
Yeah, yeah.
It
I can
really is
see.
none
I
of,
guess
not any of those other people's fucking business either. like,
right. But yeah, it was just weird for her to go into Diorio's chat and still try to fucking push that like Diorio was lying.
yeah.
I'm like, wow. I don't think I've ever heard Diorio call anyone a stupid bitch.
Oh yeah.
It's
No,
like,
he's
damn,
funny.
dude.
He definitely
Yeah.
he's a riot when he goes
Dude,
after people.
Yeah,
But he
dude.
is a
When
very rational
especially
thinker.
that,
Very
right?
rational. Like he's generally
But
not.
yeah,
Other than
but
like
when you piss
laughing
him
and
off,
shit, he generally is not like lose his
yeah,
shit mad kind of stuff and things.
yeah, but yeah, yeah. Like I said, anytime he's pissed, it's usually righteous anger, just like
Yeah.
the recent shit.
Yeah,
That's
I
why I
would say
said I haven't
the
seen him
stuff
this pissed.
that I've seen him get mad about. It's always very, very reasonable.
Yeah. Yeah, and I'm glad Chud Logic's getting busted for fucking being a scumbag. He's definitely a target worth fucking bitching at.
Oh, was he
Calling everybody.
doing a bunch of nasty
Yeah, that's
shit
who
too?
fucking. No, but he was. This is the more what just happened with Turkey Tom.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like when the allegations came out, like they came out at like 10 o'clock the previous night or whatever, and he goes live at like fucking 8 in the morning or whatever, and he's like, "Yep, though the sweeping is in, and nobody's covering this." Like Diorio doesn't even fucking stream till like 5 o'clock, or like so. Well, I guess it'd be 7 o'clock Eastern time, like
Oh,
PM.
yeah.
Like, what do you expect him to call? And he has a job. He has a fucking job.
Well, and
Like,
also,
what do you expect him to call in and call in sick so he can cover, his friend over some shit that he knows is bullshit?
it's always a good idea to wait for these kind of things to see for the other shoe to drop. If you don't want to come off
Yeah,
like
yeah.
a moron, you know what I mean? Because a lot of the
Yeah.
times, like, there's a lot of really weird, crazy shit that starts that just turns out to be complete and utter nonsense. Like, oh,
Right.
no one
But
said
yeah.
anything like that. Oh, okay,
Right. But yeah, no, he was calling Diorio and all these sweepers because they're pretty obvious bullshit accusations. And then obviously Diorio specifically, obviously he was talking to Tom and saw the shit and knew how bullshit it was. So yeah, he covered it in general, but he's like, I'm gonna wait for, even though he obviously knew already what was gonna
yeah,
happen. No, but he was still like, I'm officially, since I can't tell you, I can't tell you what I know right now. Like he didn't say that out loud, but that's basically what it was. I'm gonna wait and see if he responds and cover that. I'll cover what the allegations are. That's fine. I'm still gonna reserve judgment. And then
yeah,
obviously Turkey Tom came out and absolutely obliterated everything. But again, Chud Logic is a crab in a bucket. You know,
yeah. I do find
he's
it. I
going to
do
bring
find
down
it.
anybody that's higher than him. He's going to try to drag down,
I
anybody that's
have
above
watched
him.
some of Chud Logic, and I don't understand how anybody watches him. Honestly,
I
he,
watched him for a little bit.
I
It
watched
was
like one
funny to
stream,
watch
and I was
him.
just like, "This guy's fucking obnoxious," and
Yeah, yeah. When I
I don't think
watched him,
anything
it
he's saying
wasn't.
makes any sense most of the time.
Yeah, yeah. When I was watching him, I don't think anything major had happened or whatever. The only thing I really found entertaining about him was him getting one guy in the chat. It was fucking really funny for like a couple weeks to watch how he would focus on the one dude talking shit and saying something stupid. What are you on about? Like that was a big thing I heard from him constantly. Like he would read something in the chat of somebody who's obviously baiting him, or it should have been obvious, and
Yeah,
then he would just focus on that. I mean, that was pretty funny for like a couple weeks. But once I got tired of that, I'm like, yeah, this guy fucking sucks. Like, fuck this guy. And I just fucking quit because he was boring.
yeah,
You know what I mean? Like, normally, like, they say something or do something that pisses me off. But yeah, in that case, I'm like, you just aren't fucking fun to watch. I'm like, once I got tired of the one guy, because I do find that shit funny. And any streamer that just focuses on the one fucking dude that's talking shit, that probably doesn't, again, hardly ever mean say, and they're just baiting you. Like, it's always funny to me to watch people fucking flip out on that one person.
yeah.
But not now, not as much now, because I've seen a bunch of it by at this point. But yeah, yeah. Once that was done, I'm like, yeah, this guy sucks. I also like that his glasses were always reminding me. That was the other thing. Like his glasses frames, for
Yeah.
whatever reason, always made me think of Where's Waldo. That was it.
Where's Waldo?
That was enough to keep me around for a couple weeks.
Waldo's in his mom's
Uh,
basement.
Yeah. If he wore a fucking red and white striped shirt and a fucking matching scarf, or not a matching hat and a scarf, maybe I'd still be following him. Who knows? Oh man. I'm not assuming too much. You know what I'm talking about, right? Bush,
Yeah.
where he'd be somewhere in the picture. Okay, I just want to make sure.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I thought that was very ubiquitous, but well known. But I never know. There's plenty of very well known shit that I have not heard of, so it happens.
And sorry, I gotta stretch my back a little there. Oh, but I like the Sovereign Sins videos. Like I see you posted the guy there, but I think I prefer my sovereign citizens getting tased. Like the court ones are funny.
All
Like
right,
they're
right.
entertaining, but
Yeah.
goddamn, there's nothing funnier than people getting tased that really deserve it, that are just being total pricks. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they seem to have earned it.
Where the
Yeah,
cops
it's
are like,
not my normal. It's not my normal setting to be on the couch. You know what I mean? And I
yeah,
am in those situations.
yeah. There
So
was
that's
one
how much.
I think is one of my absolute favorites is it's like this sovereign citizen guy, and he's barreling over to the cop, and he's like, yeah, I'm gonna do this something like he's gonna just walk in or something. He's like, I have every right, blah blah blah, and the cop's like, no, you are not. And the guy just starts trying to walk through, and the cop just, zzz, and it's fucking
Oh
beautiful. The guy
man.
just down immediately, and the other goes, you have to tase this. I told him he wasn't going in.
Right.
Well, I told him he wasn't going to go in there, and he said he was going to do it anyway, and there you go.
I tamed them.
Like,
Right. Yeah. Yeah, that's one. Yeah, the traffic stops in particular,
I've
where
seen
they're
a lot
just
of traffic stops which are bullshit too. So
yeah,
it's
yeah,
really
for sure.
interesting to see like the difference between like how somebody who's a sovereign citizen handles it and ends up going to prison, whether it's a legitimate stop or not, versus like how some of these people who are like, no, I have a right to just drive down the road. You actually have to suspect a crime to be pulling me over and wasting my time.
Yeah. Oh, dude, fuck. Okay, I tried to find this, but I haven't been able to. The guy from Vengeance says they were watching this video of these. I forget what the department was. It wasn't Game and Fish, but it was something like that. And some kind of animal cops, right?
Yeah,
And they had set up this fake deer or whatever. And this was in South Carolina. And basically, in South Carolina, like if you shine a light in the deer's eyes for like apparently any length of time, you can be like fined and like arrested and shit, right? Okay, so this
that's fucking
car had gone.
crazy.
This guy can't. Yeah, I don't understand. I mean, I understand why you can't shine the light in the eyes and then like shoot them. Like that makes sense to me.
Yeah, yeah,
That it's
totally. Yeah,
unfair
yeah.
enough.
But you have to be
Yeah,
trying to
it's
shoot them in order for that to be a problem, as
yeah,
far as
yeah,
I'm concerned.
right. Yeah. Okay, so they had this deer set up a pretty far ways off of the road or whatever. And this one guy stops and kind of like backs up. Again, the headlights are never on the deer. And the guy got out. He had his binoculars. He looked at it. He didn't admit so, but I assume he realized it was not a real deer and drives off. Right. While
Yeah,
this is happening, they're recording on their their body cam footage or whatever, and talking about it. And they're even like saying like, well, he didn't really shine the light on it, and then. But basically, the long and short of it is, they still went and pulled him over anyway.
yeah,
Like
and
even
it's
as they're
like
driving to do it,
that where nothing was done wrong. You have no legal
yeah,
cause to bother this person.
yeah, yeah.
And
And dude,
people
when
act
they
like in
fucking
the comments, you see a lot of people sweep for the cops. They're like, well, what's the problem? Like, just pull over, and it's like,
yeah,
no, that's the problem. They're wasting your
yeah,
fucking time.
yeah, like it's on their
Maybe the
body
guy's on his
cam,
way to
them
work and he
literally
doesn't have
saying,
20 minutes to waste with this piece of shit cop that
yeah,
wants to
yeah.
flex
Well, it
it
was way
on
worse.
him.
It was way worse than that because they pull him over. He's completely polite. He's like, "Yes, I have a pistol in the car. My rifle's in the back. I was out shooting coyotes. That's why the gun's in the back."
Yeah.
Because again, they're like an invasive species. You can shoot as many coyotes as you want. in South Carolina or whatever.
Oh yeah,
And
yeah,
then,
yeah. Well, there's other
again,
places
he's
where you can shoot as
so
many deer.
fucking,
Yeah, and they're always
dude.
happy when
Yeah,
you kill the invasive
yeah,
species.
yeah. So, anyway, so dude, and he's completely polite like the entire fucking time. Then they make his girlfriend get out of the fucking car. They're fucking with her, and they end up impounding the car and arresting him. So not only fucking with him, but actually charging him with shit.
Well, because they know they're just gonna make shit up.
Yeah,
That's one of
yeah.
the
I mean,
things
they
why
got
like I
thrown
really want to
out
get a
because
traffic
this is
cam
a
the next chance I have with enough money. Probably when the taxes come back, because man, you gotta have all your own fucking evidence at this point, man. Because I've
right,
seen the cops
right.
pull some of these people who pulled over. They have traffic cams, and you see what really happened versus what the cop says. It's fucking
Right, right.
crazy, dude.
Yeah. Oh, that was the other thing. The point in there, like after they have him pulled over, bullshitting. One of the cops literally says, like, "I'm muted," and then because apparently they can mute their mics. I did not know that they can mute their mics.
Yeah, which should not be like possible. They should not be able to turn their
Yeah,
cameras off, nor
yeah.
undo any. Like it should always be recording sound and video.
Mhm.
That should not
All
be
right,
the
but the great, yeah,
possible to
okay,
turn it off.
all right, but the great part about this one was the other guy thought he muted his as well, and he didn't. So one cop muted, the other
Ooh.
thought he did and didn't.
So what did
Yeah,
they
dude, I have to
say?
find it. I have to find the. I mean, I can find it on Merch's, but you're gonna have to deal with the commentary and all that. You know what I mean? I want to go
Oh
find the
yeah.
footage of just the event. If I have to, I'll send that to you, and you can just kind of fast forward through whatever you don't want to listen to from Merch.
I usually just
Yeah,
listen to
dude,
whatever.
it's
I'm
so
not.
fucked up. Yeah, and they got thrown out. You know what I mean? Like, but he had to pay obviously a shitload of money to get this shit dismissed.
And then he's got to deal
Um,
with qualified immunity when he tries to go back and get damages. You
yeah,
know.
yeah. Oh shit, dude. Um, the most likely reason for why they were fucking with him is because he had actually nailed a buck, like hunting, like a week or two before, and I'd posted it on, Facebook or wherever. Because they literally are like, yeah, I think phone. Like the cop shows the other cop, like, look, see, yeah, this is him. Fuck this guy. He actually got a deer or whatever. I mean, that's kind of what it was. They were
Oh,
like
so he
jealous
legally went
or
and hunted a
something.
deer and got one.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
he was just looking, because I'll tell you what, I'm
yeah.
not a hunter, but if there's a deer that's just standing perfectly still, I might
Mhm.
stop and take a look.
Right,
You know
right.
what I mean? I might
Well,
stop and be like, "The fuck's going on?" I thought deer just sitting there,
mhm.
look with a little
Right.
flashlight or a fucking pair of binoculars, and I would have no idea that putting a
Yeah,
light in a deer's eyes was some sort
mhm.
of crime in and of itself.
Yeah, yeah. If you're, yeah, don't do that if you're in. I'll tell you that much.
Because I'm not a
Apparently, that's
hunter,
a crime. Yeah.
I would never consider shooting a deer after like blinding it with a flashlight or stunning it or whatever it does,
Right.
where it like mesmerizes them or keeps them still or
Yeah,
something. Like I
yeah.
know
It's
that I
they
know
freeze
enough
up.
to
Yeah,
know
that's
like
where the
that's
phrase
not
comes from.
cool. Just I would
Yeah,
morally I would be
yeah,
not okay with
yeah.
that. Like
Exactly.
yeah,
Yeah, and again, that's why the saying exists. The deer in headlights saying exists,
yeah.
right? So I think most people should be able to deduce what that means. So even if you're not a hunter or whatever, you know what I mean. But yeah, I could not believe it. And I don't think the dudes got fired. I don't think that the fucking shitty cops got fired. That's the part that I was fucking furious about. Like, how did this
There
asshole
needs
still
to
have a job?
be a federal law or something put in place because there's some states that are doing it and it's not going fast enough. Um,
Right.
where
Mm.
cops that have been proven to have violated the law or violated
Yeah.
the citizens' rights to a certain extent
Right.
can no longer be police at all.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
not
Just any
only are
form
they
of it.
fired from their current position, they can't be a police officer in that state ever again. And there's a few
Fuck
states
that.
that
They
are
shouldn't.
doing it, but it needs to be federally
Yeah.
mandated all the way across the board to all states. And there needs to be like
Yeah. Yeah.
like what do you call it? Like like they have for the predators, like a like
Yeah.
they need to be on a
Oh, like
list.
protective custody. Like a protective custody thing?
No, no, no. Like they need to put those
Oh,
people on a
oh,
list, like they do with the child kitty fiddlers when they get out.
oh,
Like they
I
need to be on a
gotcha.
list so
Yeah.
that all the states and all the stuff. It needs to
Mhm.
be a federal list. They can just go look on it and be like, "Nah,
Yeah.
you're on the list. You
Yeah.
can't. You're not allowed to
Yeah.
be a
So
cop
not just
anymore."
go, yeah, not just be able to go state over and for
Or
fucking
even
police
one
station
county
there or
over. Some of
whatever.
these places just go to the next city, like right next door. You know, it's like
Yeah, yeah, that's fucking gross. Yeah, I don't even think they should be allowed to be fucking security guards. Like they shouldn't have to be anything remotely close. Like they should just have no authority at all for anything.
security. That's actually a really good point. I would never have thought of that, but yeah, no, they shouldn't be allowed to be private security either.
Yeah, yeah,
Nothing that would ever give them the opportunity to have a gun.
right. Yeah. Oh shit, we're way past. I didn't
Yeah,
realize it, but we
I
are
was
way
gonna
past.
say something, but you were really into that last bit,
Yeah, sorry.
and I
I
was
wish I would have
too, and
thought
I was
about that
like,
earlier.
we're kind of into this moment. Like, yeah, we'll wait.
Yeah, sorry. I didn't need to draw it out that long,
Oh,
but
no worries.
yeah, I wanted to get that out because that was infuriating. I'll try to find the shit, the actual
I'm actually
original
curious
video.
to see
Share it
that.
with
Yeah,
you.
that's a fucking psychotic story.
Yeah,
Good lord.
yeah, it's nuts, man. All right, but yeah, so I guess we can cut out for everyone.